Welcome to D&D Play 20's Curse of Strahd. Here's to a fun, spooky show that is definitely for adults. We are basically a Discord group that welcomes anyone and everyone to play games, streamed or unstreamed, mostly of the D&D variety, but we're always trying to try new stuff. So there'll be a thing in the Discord if you're watching this in real time or later. Most of you watching are already in the Discord. Hi, friends. But I'm Justine. I'm going to be the dungeon master and your host for this episode. And we'll go ahead and have our players introduce themselves, starting with whoever wants to start.
Hi, I'm Mario and I play Norbert. And that's enough. Let's go to Peter.
I don't know who this Peter is, but I'm Billy Bob Joe Brown Jr. and I am playing Cole tonight.
Go.
I'll popcorn it to Ireland.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Arland. I play your fallen Asimar barbarian, Shad Lemaine, or the Chad. The Chad.
Iconic.
And then I will pass it off to Belv.
Hello, all. Belvedere here. I play Audubon. Audubon is your regular old swamp lizard who's maybe made some sort of arrangement with the Keeper of the Dead.
Spooky.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a hint there.
No.
Well,
And last
they
was
already
certainly
know.
last was
He's
certainly
in.
not least. Sorry, I totally cut you off. I'm the worst.
Nope, all good.
Hello, I'm Raza. I play the friendly neighborhood bookworm known as Lance. He is definitely out of his depth, but he's trying not to make it too obvious. He's a wizard, he thinks. So we'll see how that goes.
I was really hoping you'd introduce yourself as Lyrina, but I like that we're keeping it with Lance, keeping it strong. And we're missing one of our wonderful players, Steph, who plays Alusa, the Drow Ranger. But last session, I am not playing Dungeon Boys, so I should not say last episode. Last session was really fun. So I'm going to kind of combine the last two sessions, but basically the team went to Valakai, which was a very strict city where Norbit got them into some trouble. And they basically... Sorry if you heard my dog barking. They basically went... they basically got in some really big trouble and caught the entire city caught on fire, and they were basically barely made it out. Irina in tow, even though she was supposed to stay at the city, and they saw the jester that they had met earlier that day, kind of half burning alive, crawling towards them. Open a portal, saying they needed to get the sun sword and they need to finish this. And as they all walk through this portal one by one, a last moment with Lance was had with this gesture where he said, keep her hidden and keep her safe in regards to Irina. They appeared in a vineyard with stormy clouds, wolves howling, and just a feeling of unease as these normal rows of grapes and vines seemed to almost be going in on themselves, some really pushing out with thorns that shouldn't be on this type of plant, and some that were like digging into the ground and going different ways. They kind of caught their bearings and had a drink and had to roll some constitution saving throws for those who did drink wine. And then as they basically started to get their bearings and realized they were at the winery that they were told that this was at, they unfortunately ran into some twig blights and some vine monsters and some druids and two weir ravens named Chum Chum and Big Gulp. And they basically got into a huge fight. They were able to slay everyone, including the druids. And then Chum Chum and Big Gulp talked to them and basically said that the vineyard was something that they used to be in control of temporarily, and they were making a certain type of wine that would protect folks from Strahd and bake it so that they would be more resistant to becoming her minions. The druids, however, now were making wine and mixing wine in a way that was making people weaker and would be succumbed more to becoming one of Strahd's minions, and that the team had to help Big Gulp and Chum Chum in order to kind of make that stop happening. So they kind of got this weird side quest that we don't know how they'll take it or how they'll go through it. There were hints that the soul gem that is inside of the sun sword was what was being used to make the wine. They also knew that the wine was being sent to the village of Barovia, the town of Valkai, and a couple of other places that they haven't visited yet. Cole really wants pie this entire time and is not really knowing what's going on. But they also learned from Chum Chum that the sword is in the cellar of the winery, and they look up on the hill, always in this dusky twilight feel. They see this 2-story winery, about a 45-minute walk up the hill. The team decided not to take a long rest, which was such a choice, and that they were going to go to the winery right now. Yes, Adabon, that was all you. And the last thing too that Lance learned as he charmed them at the last minute, he charmed one of them before their beak was snapped shut, that there is a third party that seems to be the people who are moving the wine from one place to another. So Strahd is not in direct contact with either of these parties that you know of. Anything I missed? I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah, all we did was start to walk. It is over an hour, and we are currently blessed and have some spells up. It made sense to keep moving. We never said anything about not taking rest at some point in time.
Yes,
Just saying.
it is true.
Okay.
We did not deny a rest.
I just remember you guys, when I re-listened to it, you guys were like, Cole was like, I really need to rest. And Adabon was like, well, I'm going to get the sword. And then literally you were like, well, I guess we'll all go too. And that's where we left
I'll lead the
off.
way.
Yeah. So,
Norbert would then chime in and say, let him go if he wants to die, that's his choice.
Norbert was actually talking about going back to kidnap the ravens and using them as, hey, we're on your side bait.
we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that.
That is what that was one thing that was.
You have to
said
commit.
about-
You have to commit to the canon now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Come on,
I don't know.
Norbert, did you forget what we were talking about?
Hey, at least I know Norbert's usually like, I'm not going with the grain, and it just came up in my brain, so I said it. But yeah, okay. So you're all starting to walk up. You're about halfway up this very slanted hill, starting to slip on mud. You see wisps of fog moving between the vineyard rows. Norbert, if you want to take it and start, you can with that line.
We are not on the road. We're off to the side.
You're off to the
Adabon's cloak has begun to sprout vines and mist, so he blends behind and hides everyone walking behind him.
I also forgot one part of the recap, which is my favorite part, and it's literally the biggest thing on my recap notes, but I don't know why I skipped it. That Lance has disguised himself to look exactly like Irina, and is going by Lyrina. So, sorry, I forgot about that. But yes, you were off to the side. Adam's using cool cloak things, and you have about 30 minutes till you get to the winery itself. Go ahead and, if you want to take it away, or I can fast track you right to the winery.
No, Norbert actually says, I am resting, you do what you want. And he's going to go into the vines here, and he's going to simply disappear with a stealth roll of 29.
Ooh. Okay.
And then he's going to have a short rest and not move for an hour.
And that is how another one of Mario's characters gets left behind.
It may happen, and that's okay. He and Adam
Just
can
keep
become
walking.
best friends.
Wow.
Okay, so Mario disappears into the vines. Mario, hi, Norbit disappears into the vines.
Who's
Who's
Mario?
Mario? Yeah, who's
No.
Mario?
Secret.
Dumb guy.
What do the rest of you do as you see your friend? Your
Vash
friend?
into the bush.
Yeah, just sneak
I
into
rolled
the
a 5. I
shadows.
didn't see him do it.
Sure
Yeah,
didn't.
Cole doesn't
With
know
a
if he was
29, I don't think
walking.
any of you do. On a stealth
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, I have a 22 stealth without hiding like a sissy.
Damn.
This is gonna be a PvP session.
Yeah. Norbert has
Mhm.
4 health. He doesn't give the slightest crap what anyone says.
That's fair.
Yeah, I
I
don't
did get
think
you really low.
Audubon saw most of that, so that's
Oh, yeah.
fair.
Yeah, you.
We did-
I feel like
we-
some of
we-
you have some pretty low health. I know Cole doesn't have like any spells left, and Alusa has no spells. Or she only has level
I
1
have a
spells
level
left.
1 slot.
Oh, okay.
I think glancing that he just jumped. I could use a rest too. Well, I guess it's more feminine than that. I could use a rest too. He'll grab Cole because Cole's is not noticing anything by the scruff and holds him in place.
Wait,
What?
Just a short respite. You're
Audubon's
attacking?
leaving us behind.
It'll be
Can't
fine.
do my accent, my old man voice. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
default to
thought that was your
redneck.
old man voice.
If if Audubon's gonna keep walking, then Chad's gonna keep walking. Because he's not gonna let him walk in there by himself.
Aw.
This is
Audubon's
a sign that
plan
Chad
is
doesn't know
to
Audubon.
do some scouting, figure out what's going on while he's
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
in his mood.
Okay. I rolled a nat
Oh.
1 to
For
see
what?
if
Or
I rolled a nat 1 to see if I understand that it was Lance that grabbed me and not Irina. So I think Irina's dragging me into the bushes for some good
Oh
times.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So
I might need a little help on this one.
What?
huh? It's confused.
Oh dear.
oh no. Whereas the real Irina looks at her doppelganger and the other two walking away, looks back and forth. Alusa kind of shrugs because she was also hurt and is gonna go follow where Cole and Lance went, and then Irina will be like, okay, and then she'll go that way too. So we have Norbert kind of sitting doing his own thing. We have the other 4 also staying. So we're gonna go ahead and take this hour of long rest, which will not be an hour of gameplay, with Audubon and Chad doing some scout recon. And then we will have the other 4, if you guys want to do roleplay in that, do that. So we're going to kind of split the party here. Any thoughts?
Ooh.
Real quick
No,
before the
I know
1
it's just
hour
the favorite
interval. Yeah. I think before he slips away with Audubon, Lance will Lyrina will lean over to Arlen. Not Arlen. Why am I saying people's names like you, Christine? Chad. It's your fault. Chad. He'll lean over to Chad, and he'll be looking over to where Audubon's going. Like, please, keep an eye on him. Don't let him get into too much trouble. We'll be right behind you.
Even saying Justine instead of Puppet Master is your big mistake.
Yeah. What is happening?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, that's me.
Um,
I'm out.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem there. We're just gonna go ahead and take a look and see what's going on there.
Don't channel.
Don't go in by yourselves, okay? Just have a look, come back.
Okay, that sounds good there. Appreciate that.
Okay.
He hopes that's actually gonna work.
Yeah,
So-
you-
So,
I haven't used a potion in this game for a very long time.
Mhm.
Can you remind me, do you do the rule where if you use an action to drink a potion, you get full healing from it, or is that not a thing?
That's not me.
Okay, that's fine.
ooh,
Especially not in this spooky game. But
Totally fair.
so okay. Chad
We
and
tried.
yeah, it's okay. Chad and Audubon. I get
Yes.
to change the spooky music to even spookier music.
can we take a
As
short
you-
rest in the meantime?
Wait until we switch back to you.
Okay.
Chad and
That's
Audubon
evil.
walk up. As you're getting closer and closer, you notice that there are big effigies that have been placed recently. They have bones and fur on them, almost like trying to ward something away. And they kind of like dangle in the night. You notice that there are ravens circling above, around, and there is a ton of just rain and mist all around this big two-story building. I don't like this music. We're going back to the other music. That is kind of covered in vines, this building. And the windows are completely blacked out. I had Adabon's stealth roll. Do you also want to make a stealth roll, Chad?
I probably should.
So you get advantage for being behind my
Sweet cloak.
cool camouflage hunter's cloak.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Why not?
Well, thank God for advantage.
Realistic
Because
blowing
that's going to
leaves and
be
vines and
a
everything.
19.
What was it without the advantage?
Nice.
4.
Oh, good. Okay, yes. 19 and a 22 pass on stealth. I feel like I imagine you guys like army crawling up to get to the thing. As you get up and you kind of look around, tell me what you're trying to do or where your head's at.
We are looking for a cellar door.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna switch your map. If you could both put yourself where I'm pinging. Right where below where it says ground floor in the middle.
So I can get to my character.
Oh, I think the plan was to get that close. Is this just for visual?
Well, if you're looking for a cellar door, you probably have to go around the house, right? How far back did you think you were going to be?
How much shrubbery is around
How
it?
far
so we
back
can
can I
hide?
see?
Oh, that's fair. I'd say you get out of like the vineyards at like 50 feet to the house. So we'll say you're about 50 feet, even though the map doesn't look like that. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
That's good.
Cool.
Yeah. Well,
So you see,
stick to the veg. Watch for patrols. Look for a cellar door.
perfect. Yeah.
Keep an eye on the ravens to see if they're trying to communicate anything with us.
Okay. So you notice this is a pretty standard, like 2-story, larger, like mansion-y type building. Not mansion, but it's very large. And I'm basically, if you guys want to make your way around to try to like see what you can see, since this is a standard like 4-ish sided building, I'm gonna have a perception check on each side and tell you what you see. So we'll first do that beginning one. If you want to give me a perception check right there.
That's a nat 20 for 24.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I rolled a 13, but my passive is 19.
Since you're actively trying to look, we're gonna take your 13.
Okay.
So, but thank you for letting me know because it's a wildly high passive. Yeah, as you kind of approach this south side of this, you see there's like 4 or 5 stairs that kind of go up and lead to a door that's an entrance. There's also 2 like roundabouts on the edges that obviously you can tell there's an upstairs. And all the windows, it's almost like you don't know if it's well, actually, Adabon, you would know with a natural 20. It looks like smushed like grape fermented juice has been like put over these windows to make it dark so no one can look in. But Adabon, Chad, you probably think it looks more like blood with your roll.
Okay. Oh, well,
So one entrance on this side.
It seems that they're trying to disguise and keep things pretty secret with smudging all that blood on there.
Means that they cannot see us so easily, at least.
Yep. You do have a point there.
Do you want to go to the left of the building or the right?
Are we at like what would be the
Main.
front entrance? Like the front side of the building, or?
Yeah, it looks like it would be probably like the front side of the building.
There are no other structures here. It's just the one structure, right?
From this side that you can see.
Okay. I don't know if I'll make an investigation roll, but I'm looking for something because I think Chad partakes in a good amount of wine in his life. He's looking for something like basically like a logical format of like where they would load in the grapes from.
Mhm.
Like if I notice anything that way, that way I know which way to start first.
Pathways from the field.
Yeah, like pathways in the field, stuff like that. That's
Okay.
what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Marks or
So
Roll
investigation.
investigation. You can too, Adbon, if you want.
That's a 24.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like there are big riveted tracks on the right hand side.
I was gonna
Or
offer to assist, but
oh, okay. East.
Yeah.
So east of you. If we're looking at the map, it's gonna be classic northeast, southwest.
Okay. Then
okay.
then Chad will kind of gesture east to Adabon and say, this just seems like they'd be loading it there, so that's where I feel like the cellar would be there."
Yep, he will start to maneuver that way.
Okay. Yeah, as you go to the right, you notice that while these walls have been built, what am I doing? Roll perception for this side of the house. I almost gave it to you.
Gave it to us.
I almost gave it to you for free.
Oh gosh,
Give nothing.
So close.
it's another 13.
No dice.
Watch him get another natural 20.
21 for me.
Okay. Chad looks pretty much the same. Audubon, you notice that this whole structure seems to be made of like stone, but there is like an area where can you see the ping even though it's in the
Yes.
dark? Okay. There seems to be an area that even though it is made of stone, it looks much newer, like it has been added on recently. There's one window, and besides that, there's no entrances on this side either.
But the tracks still come on this.
Yeah, let me.
Somewhere.
I just wrote an orange line of where you're like basically on it now, or no, because you're much farther back.
Okay.
But that's like where the tracks would be.
Okay.
Yeah, if nothing else kind of catches our attention from there, then I think we would just keep going.
Anything else from you, Chad?
No, I think it would just follow because he doesn't see anything in particular.
You both walk, and as you round the corner, you're almost spooked by a neigh of a horse. Yeah, that was a good neigh. We all know that was a good neigh. And you
I thought
see
there was a horse in your room.
two large double barn doors from this small structure right here, where you hear kind of some horse sounds and snorts and things like that. As you walk farther in, I will reveal, because this is actually an open area, you see kind of like a loading dock area where there is a large cart filled with wine barrels, and then and it sits kind of up off the ground about 6 feet, so there's other barrels underneath, and this is obviously where they load the wine in. If you looked up, there would be like a large hole to the second floor, and there's a crane. I need perception checks from both of you.
That's a 23.
Nice.
18 for me.
Okay, both high enough. You notice there's a back entrance here. One back entrance. There's also the entrance to the barn, and then there are no windows.
Ooh,
As you start to sneak around, you're 50 feet away. Oh, go ahead.
Does it seem like there is a clear path to get to that, or would it be going through the open?
It would all be going through the open. This kind of sits on top
From
of the
about
hill.
50 feet away.
Correct.
Okay.
But because you roll high enough perceptions, you can hear through that hole in the roof humanoid muttering of common. You're not close enough to hear what they're saying, but you can hear people talking upstairs.
Okay.
2 people.
Oh. Like the scenes from The Last of Us where they're like counting how many clickers. For those of you who watched it, who haven't, don't disregard that.
Yeah. So what would you like to
okay.
do?
So I think Chad's gonna turn to Adabon and be like, "Oh, I think we found our way in there. That might be the best way in to get to the cellar. Seems like that's where they be loading up all the wine and stuff there."
Should we be all heading for there, or should we look at how to make a distraction?
Ooh, a distraction might be good there. Get them all out. Maybe set some fires or do something in the fields to kind of attract any ongoings in the building.
Have we seen anything so far, or if we kind of turn our view, is there anything away and opposite of this entrance that we've seen so far that we could potentially draw people to?
No, as of this point, you haven't gone to the other side yet, but from the three you've seen, it's just covered with like vineyards. There's not really anything else kind of in the area at all.
And can we see what they're doing with the wagon? Are they loading it? Are they unloading it?
So they're not in this area. The voices are coming from the upstairs. So there's like a
Okay,
hole where there's a crane, and you hear it coming
Yeah.
from there. You can't see anyone.
Okay.
So just the wagon, and there's a horse on the wagon, or the horse is elsewhere.
The noises of the horses are coming from that barn-like structure to the right.
So they haven't loaded in. They're not traveling anywhere anytime in the next like 20 minutes. It seems.
No.
Like.
Mm-mm.
So they have
So
to load the horses up.
there's animals within here.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, we can
And
always.
then this is the open area.
Right. So if you both have high enough intelligence that you would know that if they were about to go somewhere or do something, they would take the horse out or whatever it is, if it's a draft horse or something like that, they would hook it up to the wagon, get everything ready, and then take it out. And this
So
cart,
it doesn't appear as though the wagon is coming or going anytime soon.
the cart looks about halfway full, and there's no other supplies on it.
We could, release the horses and let them run, and hopefully that would distract them, since that's their way of transporting all the wine there.
Well, we would have to sneak up there to get to the horses. I was thinking we could direct them somewhere else, not where we're trying to enter. Maybe we should have a look, see on the other side of the hill, or the other side of this ranch here.
Chad nods and says, "Okay."
Okay. So you both make
So
your way.
if we
Oh, go ahead.
kind of turn around, is there anything opposite our friend's camp side of the hill that looks like it's important or would burn really well?
Just rows and rows of vineyards of grapes,
Okay.
bushes.
All right.
It's pretty identical. And then give me your final perception.
Is this just steps leading to a door? Just like a few steps?
Yep, that's like the back entrance, just a couple steps up.
Okay. And more blocked windows over here, or was the last one we saw the one kind of here?
No windows on this side of the area.
No windows on the back side of the house. That's handy. Okay. Perfect. Last perception check it is.
I rolled a 6. I didn't see anything.
Hopefully mine aren't worse too. 20.
Yeah, I'll give what Chad sees. Chad, you see a well, an outhouse with a little half moon door on the front, and steps to another entrance.
Cool.
Adabon, you see the same thing, plus a window over here, and this one is not blocked out on this side. You also notice that the well has not been used in a long time.
Okay.
What are they using for the wine then? That's all part of the distillation process. You need water.
Is it
Oh no.
possible to make sure that we find a spot where that window is blocked from view?
You're so far
Soon
right
as
now.
I see that it's not blocked, I just shift to make sure that we weren't within view of the window, just in case.
Yeah, if you were standing like somewhat behind the lighthouse or the outhouse, it would block it perfectly from view.
Yeah. Um, and nothing kind of off that side of the house that we could use for distraction. No,
Not really,
nothing to light fire to. Okay. So
unless you want to
just,
light the outhouse on fire.
well, I was hoping for something further away from the house, but if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do.
Yeah, that's about it.
If it's nice and ripe, it'll burn well. So
The first bathroom in the game, and you're gonna destroy it before Cole
can
can
go to
use
the
it.
bathroom.
I mean, just because you lost Leandra doesn't mean that you're gonna stop pooping your pants anyway.
It's true.
Can I try? I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out a gem, kind of cradle it between myself and the Chad, and attempt to use a shiny to attract a raven's attention. It's still circling above.
Yeah. You can pull out yeah, roll animal handling.
Animal handling. 23. We're gonna get into a battle, and all my rolls are gonna suck.
Yeah. I was gonna say you rolled really well. Okay. So you have this shiny. What color is it?
You didn't tell me, just that I had gems.
Okay, we'll say it's red. You shine this. One of the crow or ravens sees it. Kind of glides off of like a wind thing, circles back around, and lands in front of you, about 10 feet.
Oh, hi, Crow. Hi, Raven. Oh.
I'm going to attempt to communicate with it to drop a stone down the well, or tell me if there's water down the well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you crawl, because the well is about 10 feet from the place. So you're going to go.
Well, I'm not going. I'm trying to send the bird, so I don't have to
Oh,
go.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
You try communicating with it. Oh,
They're smart birds, and they were being spies for the other guys from what we were already told, so
yes. But
I
they
don't know
don't.
if that's
I
enough
don't
to
know.
work with, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, they don't speak common though. So do you like just talk to it, or do you like mime it out? Like, how do you do this?
I will attempt to like build a little replica with like sticks or stones or something on the ground.
Okay.
And communicate with it that way.
Okay. Yeah, it
Take
works.
out a yeah. Oh,
But
nice. Didn't even have to roll an animal one handle, or did I? Maybe I did. I don't know.
I use it the same. I would also roll to see if the bird would
Oh,
understand.
I did roll it. Yes. Okay.
But the bird comes up and it tries to get the gem, like it wants payment. Got him.
Once the terms are made, the deal is final, and he'll hand over the gem.
The bird, caw, caw, and then does like a clicking noise. It picks up a stone on the edge, flies very fast over the well, and drops it. And you both hear no splash. You hear it kind of hit the sides of the walls and then nothing. And then it swoops back and it picks up the gem from where you have it and then starts going back up and circling.
Maybe a second way below.
Yeah, maybe we can go in the well. I don't know. Is it like big enough for like the Chad to get in?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like solid, like the size of your desk in front of you.
So theoretically, Chad could like shimmy down with his arms and legs.
Yeah,
Let's hunt
I
that.
mean,
Okay.
maybe. How you
Maybe.
depends how you roll.
Yeah.
But it's not like if you were reaching, you wouldn't hit both sides. You would.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. That sounds like a good idea there. Maybe we can go in there and see what's maybe there's a underground reservoir that gives access to the winery, and we can go in through the cellar that way.
Unfortunately, that does put us approach from the open window, though.
Yeah, or we can get Norbert to do it. Norbert's a good a sneaky guy. He's usually good about hiding. So he at least we can throw him down there, and maybe he can get he's familiar with the underground.
Throw him down. I like that.
Yeah.
And our friend Lance may have a way to change the view they have from that window as well, I think.
Okay.
Raz's eyebrows going all the way up. With that, we're gonna switch back to the other team in the vineyard still.
Get attacked
So-
by more druids.
Yeah. Nice.
That's what you get for trying to rest.
So besides Norbit, I need all of you to roll me stealth. I will roll for Alusa and Irina. Wow, she's got
Irina gets advantage because of the cloak.
Okay.
Oh, it's disadvantage for me.
Oh no.
15.
Okay.
Also, Cola's going to be looking up in the sky to see where that stupid bird of his went that pooped on him.
Okay. Cool. So
16.
awesome. The DC was a 15, so if it meets, it beats, and all of you beat it. And so you're all sitting there. You can roleplay if you want, but at one point, you see one of those very small light twigs kind of walking down the path, looking both ways, and then it just keeps going. It does not see you, though.
Shh, shh, shh. Look. There's a walking stick out there.
Lyrina will slowly put like a hand over his mouth and nod like this.
Wait. Would you stop flirting with me? I'm too old for you. I'm old enough to be your great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Even though you flirted with her the whole game.
I also told her this was all her fault. So,
Lyrina's just gonna look at him. Because I think he'll catch on. You're like, Cole, it's me, Lance.
what?
Let's go.
When did you start cross-dressing?
Actually, the last town is Strahd.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's fair.
Oh! Oh, not... Oh, oh! Oh. He kind of covers the front of his body a little bit and says, "This is embarrassing."
Oh
Best
my
part
God,
of it is
Peter.
that only his appearance changes and not his clothes anyway.
Well, she
just wear
said
them
it's
all.
for adults.
That's true. That is true.
I've been on mute this whole
Everybody's-
time, and I've been talking. Oh my gosh, sorry. I was like, why are they not responding to what I'm
thought-
saying and what's happening?
I'm like, she's really not saying anything today.
Sorry.
Oh.
No, I was literally talking that whole time and laughing. Okay. So yeah, it comes and goes and kind of fades into the tangled mess. And then you all hear, "Huh," and then it runs back. Like it just saw all of the carnage that you'd all left behind in that big area where all the other vines and twigs were ripped apart. And yeah. What would you like to do? Also, some
So
of you.
it's
Oh, go ahead.
it looks alarmed, right? It saw the carnage and it's like whee,
Yeah,
straight
now it's
towards
running
the
back the other way.
other
Alusa's like
way to the vineyard or back to the way we came.
back
Oh,
toward.
sorry,
It's
to the.
now. It was coming from the winery, and now it's running back towards the winery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Gotcha,
so
gotcha.
Alusa is like, should we take it out?
If you can. I don't think we need them knowing if we're cutting.
Okay. Alusa is going to shoot with her longbow.
So is Cole.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Lance might as well contribute.
She rolled an 18. She hits it. Let's see if she kills it. Oh, 10 piercing damage. Cole, what did you roll?
24 total.
You both see 2 arrows hit it, and it literally splits in half and like poofs almost into tiny splinters as this thing completely dies. Well, that was obviously a scout.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna go stand over by Norbit for a little bit. Okay, Lance?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good shot.
Norbit,
Just to-
did
to put
you
on.
know that's not Irina?
Norbit's on the
See Norbit's.
Norbit's on the other side, so he's completely off on his own.
He's speaking to the
Norbit!
bush that may or may not be Norbit. Yeah. You can
So
talk
Yeah.
about
just to
Norbit,
clarify,
I know you're in there.
an hour is up, right? So I've had my short rest. Otherwise, he ain't coming out.
Yeah, we can say an hour has passed. Adamon and Chad, you're probably coming back down for them, I'd assume.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
In their heads, Lance, Elusa, and Cole hear, Don't be disturbed. I'm not gonna look like myself when I come out." And Norbert will
Oh,
appear.
that's going around.
Although the picture hasn't changed, Norbert, it looks exactly like one of the druids that you guys or we killed in the last session. And
So right then, Norbit and Adabon come down and see a druid walking out. What do you guys do?
Chad goes, kill it!
Does the druid see us?
the druid is just standing there casually, has just walked out, and says, "Alright, so don't be worrying about anything, lads. We got this covered. We can smash this."
I did do an Irish
good
accent
boy.
last time. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Your attention to detail.
If the Chad has a chance to surprise him, he will and just tackle it to the ground.
Okay. Let's do a dexterity
Norbit.
save from Norbit and a grapple from
Good
Yeah.
luck.
yeah.
With a,
strength?
with a natural 19, I don't care what you're going to roll because I have gotten
Grab
a
him.
27.
Ooh.
Ooh.
If he gets a nat 20 though.
Can I assist whoever's attacking him?
If you want to get stabbed,
How
yeah.
did you not? You can see this coming.
That's just a 10.
In fairness, if I saw the Chad making a run for this, I would shift my hex and give not Norbit disadvantage on Dex.
Roll again.
Just saying.
I think-
Okay, well, I rolled
I
an
think it's
8,
his stats
which
check,
is
though.
still a 16. Still beats a 10.
Okay.
And I would just casually sidestep and just give a little shove to the Chad as he goes flying past and lands on his face and just say, "That Chad, you silly bastard. I told the others what's going on. This is Norbert now. Get your hands to yourself."
Which actually comes out in the voice of the druid, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he's doing his best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And then
I suck I can't do Irish, okay? But I'm doing
No,
Chad,
it's good, it's good. I like it.
Chad's gonna turn around and draw his maul, and he's just be like, "Oh, there's no time for your tricks, there, druid. I know what you are."
He will,
Finish it
he
up.
will quickly talk into the Chad's head and say, "I told them it's Norbert. Stop being a fool."
Meanwhile, Cole is saying, "Let this play out. Let this play out."
Alusa at that point runs out and goes, "Stop! It's Norbit."
Okay, Chad like looks and like he walks up closely and just like
It's like the druid you saw, but maybe like a foot and a half shorter, but still like
Yeah.
passable.
I can just imagine the Chad being like,
yeah, just like
Yeah.
he's just looking at him and just kind of shifting back and forth and he's like, okay, yeah, if you say so, there. And he just kind of puts his glaive away.
He'll just say in
Puts them all away.
loud in Norbert's voice, "Do you not think this might be useful for tricking anyone? I could make you look like prisoners, or you could someone might assume that we're all allies now."
Well, this would have been a great plan the first time around before we had to fight all the damn druids.
I
just
didn't
saying.
know about them then, and it takes me
Sorry! Jeez, had a lot going on being the DM.
and I'm defending you, Justine. And it takes time to get this to happen. I can't just. It doesn't just happen in an instant. Kind of does, but you know.
Yeah. You gotta take a short rest. Oh,
Chad
also,
doesn't need to know that.
everyone except Adamon and Chad can mark off a short rest.
So,
I'll do it. I'll do it for Alusa.
That answered my question.
Oh, wait.
Lance, you're much better at being a woman than he is.
Thanks.
I don't think it was a woman, this druid, that I chose.
The only ones you saw, were female tieflings.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm a girl. Fair enough. All good.
I will say Adamon, not Chad, but Adamon would have noticed that the voices of the people you heard, one was male and one was female, presenting. So, okay. Do you guys want to talk about what you're gonna do?
So how was your scouting mission?
It seems our approach is mostly clear. The house is there. There's a bit of a stable off to where they load and unload the bells. It seems that's likely the quickest route to the cellar. There is, however, a well beside the house that seems not to be used for water.
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna need a distraction probably to kind of lure those people out of there. So we were thinking about setting some things on fire. You know, just burn half the vineyard down, just or part of it. I don't think the Were Ravens would really mind that much if that meant vacating it.
I think they actually told us to destroy everything in the cellar.
Oh, did
if I
they?
recall. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Is he sure?
Yeah, I think he said he didn't mind if things got damaged. I don't know if he told you to destroy everything, but I could be
He
misremembering.
definitely wanted all of the wine in the cellars that had been apparently poisoned to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Not the whole place.
The whole place. At least the
Potato,
ones.
potato.
So, do we think
Larina.
we can use my appearance for anything then to help us get in?
Well, we could all go up to one side and then see if you could get in, maybe.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
maybe
can
we
talk
can
in a
have-
ridiculous voice if you want.
That would help.
Maybe we can use.
Not really my thing.
You and Lance
Maybe
could
we-
pretend to be prostitutes and go knock on the door.
We're not gonna sleep with you, Cole, you degenerate.
Lance backhands Cole because he's looking like
Ow!
Irina.
Oh no, I'm sorry, but you should also have backhanded him and said, "My lord."
All right, everyone just calm down.
We choose
Oh,
the well.
wait.
Perhaps our tiefling friend could open the stables and accidentally let loose the horses.
There were horses.
At least one.
If
We
it
could
drags
set 'em
out,
free.
I could drag out people where we could ambush them, not necessarily kill them, just tie them up or something, but also then get access inside. That's a good idea.
Above table, what do we need from the winery? The sun
The
sword?
sun
The
sword.
sword.
Okay.
Do we know that they're
Yeah.
bad guys there?
Somebody said there was a whole bunch more tieflings or druids or something.
All you know is that the ravens and the tieflings are both like new-ish to this winery. That the ravens were putting stuff into the wine to make it so that the wine was more resistant to becoming one of Strahd's minions, and now the tieflings are doing something you don't know what or why that are making it so the wine is making it that it's easier to become one of Strahd's minions, and that there are more people in the winery because Adamon and Chad would have told you. Above table,
Well,
that's what you read.
I like the idea of setting the horses free and setting up an ambush.
Oh, and can I see this hex that's on me? Can we see that it's there?
In fairness, it probably would be dropping any second now because it only lasts for an hour. So,
Okay.
yep. If you finished your long rest, then I probably couldn't have done it anyway. So, at least it didn't impact anything.
Yeah, at least I only had to beat a 10, and it's hard for me to miss that with a +8.
If we are choosing the well, then there is a window that remains visible. We can mask some of our approach from behind an outhouse, but if there's a way to
If there's an outhouse, definitely send Cole there because he wouldn't smell any different.
Got my vote. Norbert, you're a druid now. Couldn't you turn into a bird and fly in that window?
That's definitely how it works, Cole. Great idea.
Thank you.
what
We're like
time
brothers.
What time is it?
What time of day would it be? Yeah.
Again, it's always hard to tell because it's always like dusky, but it's getting like true dark. Feels like it's right around the corner.
Okay. So chances are the wagon that they're unloading would be the last one for the day.
It's a good assumption. You don't know for sure, but it's a good assumption.
Unless they're being
Assuming
delivered
not
by
working at
vampires
night.
and stuff.
What was that, Norbit?
Because unless they're being delivered by vampires and ghouls and stuff, Strahd people.
That's true. Well, Lance did learn that you all heard that there was like a middle party, so Lance or her minions never actually come to this spot. Okay. So your plan is to create an ambush, let out the horses as a distraction by Norbert dressed as a tiefling?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and go on our first break. And when we come back, we'll get that done. If you guys want to all pull your characters onto the map of where you'd want to be, I'm going to give you some more room here. And yeah, stay tuned, folks. Hello. Welcome back. Okay. So you've all made your way up the long walk. It's now definitely nighttime. It's dark. The rain and fog seem to grow a little heavier. So does the colds. It kind of closes in on you. And the ravens have all that were circling have gone. There's no ravens here now. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me the plan.
Norbert, as Druid, is going to walk over to the stable in full view. I assume everyone's actually more like way back there out of sight a bit. And Norbert just strolls on over to the stable doors and opens the doors.
I was here waiting to hear what the plan was to
Yeah,
lay
what was
out
the
this
plan?
ambush before
Yeah,
Norbit
before we do
decided
that,
to start it, but that's okay.
Well,
You'll
make the plan quick as he strolls over.
Well, see your friends are taking off, and you're like, Irina's like, wait, what are we doing? And Alusa just like sighs and gets her bow ready.
There's only one way down, right? Down the stairs, like down to this back way.
So you could go. There's two ways. So you could go in through where the carts get loaded, or you could go through this back door.
Okay. Chad wants to make his way right here and ready his maul.
Roll.
So basically, as soon as they walk out, I'm gonna ready in action and just smack this, like, because I know there's two. I'm gonna wait till they both walk out and then hit the second one. That's what I want to do.
Cool. Okay.
But I'm
So-
gonna tell them that before I go over. I'm gonna be like, all right, so I'm gonna try to go over to that little corner there and kind of wait and see which entrance they come out of and kind of hit the second one as they come out to kind of initiate the ambush.
Cole will hold an offensive spell
Does
to
that sound
unleash on the first person he can attack.
Okay.
Adabon is going to stealth up to, I guess, here, back to back, maybe with.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna be there, then I'll stand on this on the far stairs, and you can cover the other stairs.
Oh, is
so-
the stairs? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's the
wouldn't
way
be there
out.
Then I'd be over here, I guess.
Yeah, because the idea would be I'd either stand. How am I ping? Oh,
Let
Nothing
me
there.
let
either
me
there or
reveal a
there,
bit
I would
more to
stand.
help you. So you can tell there's also an entrance right there.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
if
window.
you want to stand by the if you want to stand between, you can stand here, and then I'll stand here.
No, I just thought it was these stairs that you were standing at, but if you're standing at these ones, that's fine.
Okay. I basically want to stand between them. Like stand like between here, so both
Yeah.
of them, and kind of
Yeah.
lay my back. Since there's no windows, I'll lay my back against the wall. That's the idea.
Yeah, I will. I'll come to the other side of the door then, I guess.
Okay. Cool. I am gonna roll stealth then.
So wait, before you do that, because I'm assuming you're not doing this at the same time as Norbit, right? Like you guys were letting him go up first, or are you all going at the same time?
We're all
I
gonna kind of go.
think we would kind of try and get into place first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
No, I don't agree. That would make sense. I think Norbert should go in there first. But anyway, if that's what they're doing.
If our
Well-
ambush is when they're coming out, then
Yeah, but it
we
doesn't-
would want to
me
be 50
opening
feet
the-
away.
Me opening the door isn't me sending the horse out. That's just opening a door. Horses don't see an open door and go, "Oh my god, charge!"
That's-
Maybe they long to be free.
No, that's probably fair if he's going to approach first, and they'll dismiss any noise that they hear.
Yeah,
Possibly.
exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
okay. So Norbit, I want you to roll me stealth with advantage
Advantage.
because you have disguise self on. Lance-
That is 27.
Okay. Lance, what were you doing? Are you also hanging back with Irina
Yeah.
and
So,
Alyssa?
yeah. So Lance is just waiting to see how effective this plan is. Like, if a lot of them come out, if like it's one or two, he does have a way to see how many there are inside, perhaps. I think he will mention this to everyone.
So I'm gonna say, because of the way you guys are doing this, that where you are now on the map, Lance and Alyssa and me, Irina, so those two are me, that's actually how far you are. So I will still say you're getting coverage, even though it's like 30 feet away. And I'm gonna draw some little bushes for you, so you know where the bushes are. Wee, these are bushes.
Also, he has an awkward question for Irene. Like, real quick before this happens.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, she's
It
not a
was
prostitute.
made evident. It was made evident. No. He'll deal with Cole later. No, it was a fair point that he looks like Irina but is dressed like Lance. He's wondering if Irina has a spare dress.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Or if they can
yeah.
swap clothes. Oh yeah, great, great. That's better, way better.
She like
Swap
goes in her
spare dress.
bag and she gives you like a really pretty mustard yellow tassel-y longbow bohemian dress.
Yeah, out in the open,
Puts it
asking a
on.
woman to swap clothes with you. That's not creepy at
No,
all.
this would have been done beforehand.
Yeah.
No, but calm down.
That's fair.
Wouldn't have
Committed.
been now.
Committed.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So you are now in the dress. I need Adabon, Chad, and Cole to roll me stealth. Cole's will be with disadvantage.
I will be using my cloak, so hopefully, if the Chad is following me again, or if he would rather maybe Cole follow me again, then one of them still gets advantage.
Since we're going to the same place, I'd probably follow.
Ignore that
Yeah.
horse. Okay. Sorry, I like pulled out.
That's what she said.
I knew it was
Yeah,
coming.
yeah.
I knew it was coming. Okay. Great. So
Oh my gosh. Thank you for advantage.
What are the chances that Alusa has passed without a trace or something before we start sneaking in here too, by the way?
Well, I think that would require her to have spell slots.
Well, she's a ranger.
I mean, available.
she doesn't have pass without a trace.
Okay.
Yeah,
That would be under like spell slots, right? Not feats.
Should
yeah,
be.
yeah, it's just a bit
But yeah,
spell.
she doesn't.
Yeah, it would be under spells. Yeah. It was a good thought, though.
I'm looking at her other stuff just to make sure. Nope. Okay, so Cole rolled an 11 in stealth. Chad, what'd you roll?
With advantage, I rolled an 18. If it wasn't for the advantage, it would have been a natural 1.
Oh, Adabon, what'd you roll?
I'm at the 16.
Okay, I'm not letting you know the results of those rolls at this point.
That's okay. We know that there's no windows on here, and we would have scouted the sides before we started to approach. So,
yeah.
if we make noise, we make noise.
We all know it's Cole that blew it, so.
I mean, 11's not a disaster.
So, Norbit, tell me what you're doing. Tell me how you do this.
Also, before they've actually stealthed up, Norbert has opened the doors, stepped inside, and closed the doors behind him. So I need to know what I'm seeing in there.
You see a barn-like area with 2 pens with very large Clydesdale draft horses. One of them totally ignores you and is eating its hay, and the other kind of looks up and
Oh my god, there's that horse again.
Well, with no one watching, Norbert actually would spend a moment patting the horses because, you know, he actually finds them quite awesome animals, but no one ever need know that, of course.
animal handling for me.
Okay, sure.
They
That.
bite you.
No one
They're
needs to know that.
vampire horses.
Yeah.
I rolled an 11.
They don't freak out.
That'll do.
They don't,
That's
they're
all-
not your best
that's-
friend, but they don't freak out.
That's all I get out of my own horse, so that's perfect.
The other one that was eating kind of looks up at you. Its ears go up, like it didn't even realize there was a person in here. And it's just as it looks at you.
I'm gonna what it's eating. I'm gonna start grabbing it and try and get it all out of the stall. Put it to the door.
The hay?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
From the one that's eating. Since the other one didn't seem to be, I'm not too concerned. And then I'm going to try and. It doesn't have a harness or bridle or anything on, I'm guessing, at the moment.
No, they're both just completely barebacked. There doesn't seem to be really anything in here that would hook them up at all.
Okay, Norbert is going to do something really silly. He
Mm-hmm.
is going to jump on this one's back, try and, you know, dexterously to climb on really fast, give it a whack in the butt, and try and, whether it rears up, whatever, jump back out of the way without getting kicked or anything. We'll see how that goes, of course. But
Just so-
to try and,
Oh, go ahead.
well, the idea being, I wanted it to be annoyed that I'd taken its food away a little bit, and then when I jump on it, the idea being it's going to sort of freak out and run.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to slip the door open slightly so that there's obviously a small gap there, but not completely open, figuring the horse will just bang straight into it when I freak it out.
Okay, got it.
This is after we're in place.
Yeah, well, I
Yes.
think I've heard Colwood is 11. Let's just double check that. Yes, my perception is my perception is 16 roll, so I've heard him get there.
Love it.
I have a
For
plus 11. I couldn't not
place,
hear him.
or heading into place, I'm going to try a healing potion too.
For yourself?
Yep.
Cool. 5 it is. It's a rough roll for a healing potion.
One
okay.
below average.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to need from you, because these are big draft horses, they're considered large. I need a athletics check.
Athletics. I can't do. I said I was going to sort of. Nah, fine, whatever.
You
It
can
is
do
what it is.
you can do acrobatics if you want instead.
I definitely do. Rather than minus,
Yeah.
rather than doing my -2 to.
I do acrobatics.
Ah.
Are you doing the one on the right or the left?
The one on the right, I think, was the one that was
Yeah.
less friendly. Okay, so that's a really, really, really bad roll.
Okay.
Let's see. Acrobatics. Okay, okay. I'm gonna use my my what's it called? Sonic knack, side bolstered knack, to add a D4 to that. Okay, so that gets me up to a really solid and excellent 9.
Okay. So, Norbit, you kind of scale the side of the wall to get on top of this horse in this weird druid form. And as you get it, you actually land. Your leg gets on the other side of the horse. And you lift your hand to smack its butt. That's what you wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
And you feel yourself fall, and then you smack the butt, and it's the butt of a tiefling. And this guy looks behind him and goes, "Guard duty sucks." And this was a druid that was pretending to be a
Oh,
horse
no.
to be guard
A
duty.
split second before she said it, I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay, but I look like one of them at the moment.
I didn't say he attacked you or roll initiative.
Okay.
And he goes, "Guard duty sucks. Who the hell are you?"
Would he recognize me? Because I went specifically as one of the ones that we killed.
Yeah, but you're also a foot and a half shorter, right? Because it doesn't give you the full height.
I don't think it does. I think
Unfortunately.
Was it somewhere within.
Yeah, it doesn't give you the size. It gives you the
You know
appearance.
what? It's dark. It's nighttime.
Well, it's-
He kind of
You
fell on
can
his
see,
butt.
there you go. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller and can appear thin, fatter
Yeah.
in between.
And you're what, 3 feet?
we kind of.
Yeah, so I've.
This
yeah.
girl was 5'2", so you're right at 4.
Okay.
It's also really dark and there's no lights in this barn. So he just looks at you and goes, "Who the hell are you, man?"
Oh, I thought you were one of the real horses. I was trying to have some fun.
Roll deception.
He was tempted
How's
to
it
say with
deception?
disadvantage.
He really
but
was.
Performance.
Yeah, we're
No, she said
He's gonna have
deception. She
fun.
said deception. Still only a 12.
I'm glad Raza got my trick.
My rolls have deserted me.
This guy stands up and he looks at you and he's like, "I don't think anyone's supposed to be out here. And you kind of look like, well, you're shorter." And he's thinking about
And I
it.
stab him while he's thinking about it and not
Oh
ready
my
to stab him.
god!
All right, roll to hit for that
I
surprise
like how he's
round.
thinking, I don't know, stab.
Yeah.
Because I need sneak attack. I need it to be a surprise. That's the point. So that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 13, 18 points of psychic damage. And then I'll do a regular attack as well, my second attack, my bonus action, but that's probably going to miss with an 11 because I assume I wouldn't have advantage on the second attack.
You would not, and it does miss. So you did 18
Okay.
damage.
18
So really
damage,
good.
and then I yell out, "The jig's up! Help!"
Question. Would Cole, being right outside the doors, have overheard the conversation, and can I release my attack now
Is it
Um,
on me or them?
on them? On that druid.
um, what's your passive perception?
46.
I did just yell the jigs
That
up.
sounds like
9.
Yeah.
I don't think you heard anything until the jig's up, which is this very moment that we're in right now, and I need all of you to roll initiative and send it to
Yeah.
me.
God damn it, Justine. You
That was
sneaky
so
bugger.
never a dull moment in Barovia. Can I just say?
I was
dull.
like, they know they're fighting druids. Someone's got to get it. And then you
That
did
was
it.
tricky. Well done.
But it was only like a split second before you said it. It just clicked. I'm like, wait.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that he was like, I'm gonna jump on him and hit his butt, I was like, this is gold. This is pure gold.
I think, yeah, I was like, she's taking this really well.
It is funny that the animal handling, is sitting there eating hay, and that was fine.
He's like, I'm over this, yeah.
And
Send
it's
them
just
to
like
me.
Lance are committed to the bit.
Send me the initiatives to me in Zoom, please. You would have all heard the jig is up too, so I'm not gonna let a surprise round hit you.
So,
Oh, I need to roll for Alyssa. With her +9 initiative. Wild.
+9? Jeez.
Yeah, it's insane.
Jeez. I thought I had a chance of going first.
What is initiative based on? That's dexterity, right?
Yep.
That explains why it's so low for me.
If you're a barbarian with terrible
That's like-
dexterity,
I know. Yeah. Thanks for that.
yeah,
Well,
that's not how barbarians should be built. But anyway, good for you.
I mean, I put it all.
Hey,
I put it all in strength.
Chat's
I want to be
great.
strong. I want to be
Actually,
dexterous.
And that's true. I forgot we did roll for these characters' stats. So you might have just rolled crap.
Yeah. No, yeah. I rolled. I had one good stat roll, and everything else was kind of like mid or terrible.
Alyssa is up first with Norbit on deck, and she is going to see if she even hears this happening. She does. I think Norbit's just called for help, and she's gonna step 10 feet forward through the brush, look through, and see you and this druid standing there, and she's going to try to cast. She's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this druid.
I'm just gonna pull you up on that. I only cracked the door open a couple of inches. Does she see myself and the druid? As much as I'd like her to.
That's right. You said you didn't open it all the way.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the angle that she comes at. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she-
I'm gonna have her.
another
How's this?
angle.
I'm gonna have her hold an action.
Okay.
Um.
I would rather have help, but I also figure I could be fair.
No, that's okay. You can take inspiration for your honesty. I appreciate it. Norbit, you're up
Thanks.
with Lance on deck.
I already have inspiration. Does anyone not have it?
I got some.
Audubon.
Adabon doesn't have one.
No.
Audubon does not. I spent
Okay.
last game.
Adabon can have my inspiration since we do that in this
Sweet.
game. And Norbert is going to stab again at this person for a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And, I rolled max. So 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to disengage and walk away.
Okay, so that is a wall. So 5,
What?
10, 15, 20. Okay, so you're just gonna do the full 25.
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
opened the door and then walked around to that side of it. And I think I closed the door behind me as I go. I just sort of barge it open, then just close it as I walk past. And it uses 5 feet of movement. So
Cole, I need a D100 to see if you recognize this is Norbit and if you remember that Norbit's a druid or not, or if you use your held spell.
Yeah.
Or if you use your held spell. He's one who has memory problems. I'm just playing the game.
Where's
Yeah.
my D10s?
That is true.
I love you.
That's actually fair.
Oh man.
I actually rolled Norbert's or Mario's favorite number.
Oh, very
69.
Oh my god. Get out of here. What did you roll?
69.
Can't roll that
I
on
mean,
a
that-
D20.
Is that nice?
You said
Oh,
D100.
D100. Sorry. I was like, what are you talking about? So if it was odd, you hit him, and if it was even, you didn't. So, Norbit, you walk out and you're turning the corner to the right. What was the spell you were holding there, Cole?
Oh gosh.
Be
It
honest.
was Vicious Mockery.
So you
And
think
I
this
was
is
gonna
a
say,
druid.
I was gonna say to the other one, "You're a horrible guard," but now
You don't know it's Norbit.
Yeah, you
Oh,
think it's
okay.
a horrible guard.
I still say, "You're a horrible
Yeah,
guard,"
oh God.
Okay.
and then I
What
turn
is-
and run.
Wisdom stone.
I failed.
You failed. Okay.
You're a horrible god. A little bit.
DC was 14. Does that
Yeah,
matter?
I got a 10.
It
Great.
wasn't so much the words as that Cole surprised him that hurt.
So
How-
2d8, 2d4, Peter, roll it.
Oh, that's right. It does do damage, doesn't it?
This is
I just
great.
wanted the disadvantage on it.
11 out of 10 would do again.
Oh, we got lucky. 2 1s. So
Okay.
a total of 2.
And, I
And
say,
where do you
"It's-"
run? Oh, go ahead.
And I just quickly say, it's still me, you idiots.
Oh! Oh! This is driving me crazy.
Cole, where do you run to on the map?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna run toward
That's not
Elusa.
Okay. That's not actually a structure. That's the second story, but I'm giving you guys as much room as I can.
Okay. I run to Elusa and hide behind her in the bushes.
Amazing.
Okay.
Cover me!
Disguise
There's a
self is
guard that
not-
just came out.
When a spell is not concentration, can I drop it or it simply stays for an hour?
That's a great Raza question.
I have no idea about the answer to that question.
It depends. Honestly, some DMs
Stays.
say it stays because it doesn't have a you know, it's not concentrated, you can't drop it. Others depends on. I think it just depends on Justine. She would just let you dispel your own spell, but usually not really until it runs out.
Yeah, I'm
It's more
gonna
of a
make you
Justine.
keep it for an hour.
Cool. No, I'm fine with that. I was just curious. I was gonna drop it, but if I can't, that's all good.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Lance, you're up with the druid on deck.
Sorry, Lyrina. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Layrina, you're up.
I got my dress now. That's like a
Yeah.
that's like a
You're
spin
like
for it.
full in
Yeah.
character.
The door is open, right? Norbert said he opened it. Like, why?
No, I
Did you
closed it
walk
behind
out?
me. I closed it
You
behind me.
closed it.
Irina's
so
really
what Lance would
rocking
do
that
then?
dress.
Not Lyrina.
But what I do need to know, as I opened it, did Elusa, I would have opened enough for Elusa to see past me? Would she have, I think she's smart enough to recognize that it's me, but would she have seen the druid or the other horse behind me?
Great
Please
question.
roll for it.
I thought that through. She would recognize you. 1, 2. You hit this guy hard enough that he slumped down, and this is a stall, so she would not see the person behind.
Cool. Perfectly fine. So I've just closed the door, and my theory being behind closing the door that they don't know what's out here, and I guess especially if they're slumped down, they have no idea what they're walking out to.
They would have heard me call you a bad guard.
That's fair.
And you would have seen Cole run away.
Man, he's run far. I can't even see him on the map.
He's like right here. Okay. What
Right,
about
So, what about Lyrina? Lyrina, since you can't see anything, is going to. Let's have a little closer. Here, next to Lisa. And then hold up her hand with the ring that has got like this eye that's glowing on it. And she's going to whisper, "This seal." And with that, she'll be able to see for a minute with a range of 30 feet through walls with X-ray range.
Ooh,
So now
okay.
she can
I hate
see.
that, but I love that.
So now that's her action and just X-ray vision. Thanks.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would blind sight see through Norbert's disguise? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Then
Well,
we're
it's,
good.
If I use my voice, you'd obviously hear
Wait.
it.
I have feelings about this. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's great. I
Sorry.
have to ask you a bunch of questions, Lance, so I hope you don't mind. Or sorry, Lyrina. So, so it lasts for a full minute. That's a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like people can look at things pretty fast. Does it only pass through the first wall, or are you gonna be able to see through like rooms and things like that?
It lets me see through solid matter for a minute.
Okay.
Let me just put it up so you can look at it real quick.
And also, does it let you see through dirt and ground?
Ooh.
It is dirt.
Ooh.
It is.
Ooh.
I
1
gave
foot of
you this.
stone,
That's the
1
worst
inch
part.
of common metal. You did, yeah. And up to 3 feet of wood or dirt. So thicker substances block the vision, as does
Okay.
a thin sheet of lead.
Vision has really.
Yeah.
I hope
Okay.
she can't see my
It's not-
wood.
3 feet of
Negative
wood and dirt.
advantage. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, and we have to try really hard not to metagame. Because I'm gonna give Lance what he sees, but I'm also gonna show him on the map, but I need you all to pretend that you're not seeing it.
Okay.
Yeah. You go la 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 la.
I'm
Yeah.
just not going to look. I'll look on different screens.
Oh, you know what?
It
Actually, I have a better idea. I'm gonna
says
take
1
pictures.
foot of snow or 1 foot of stone.
Okay, these aren't that thick of walls because this wasn't like a fortress. This was a winery. That was a very nice winery. The lizards had it. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna describe it to you, Lance. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay, so as you look on the first story, you see, hold on, please bear with me here, because I'm actually just gonna read it. Okay, so you see the loading dock, which you could already have access to. You see a barrel maker's workshop. There's no one inside. It's kind of just strips of iron and wood and tools where they make the barrels for this winery. You see the barrel storage, which has 13 empty barrels currently in it, and there is no one in there. You see the veranda, which is basically these giant wooden tubs where they smash the grapes and make them into juice. You also notice, though, that there are lots of chains and locks in that room, which doesn't make sense. But there's no one in there. You notice there is a storage room that has just like lots of wood and like iron brackets, just things that they might need around the area. Then the biggest part of this downstairs are these big fermentation vats. And as you look, you can actually see like hot steam and like rays coming off of these, like they're in use. But one of them, since you can see through, is empty and full of sticks. And there is also a glass blower's workshop, which is empty, which you can tell is where they make the bottles. Sorry, I said they were all empty. The barrel maker's workshop has a creature that is about to come outside. Like, literally, it was next in initiative. So you can see he's just about to touch the door. And I was going to let Chad and Adabon get a surprise round on him because they were stealthy enough. As you glance upstairs, the thing you immediately notice is 3 druids and 2 of those vine blights. The upstairs has a lot of bedrooms. There's like a place where people eat. There's the big crane room that has where they load the barrels on, things like that, and the tops of the vats from the bottom. And you can see like staircases. There's a ramp with no stairs that they obviously roll the barrels down. And you can see a staircase that leads into a cellar, but I'm not going to give you anything more than that because there's no way you'd be able to see through the ground, the earth.
Yeah. Well,
Do you have questions on what I've told you?
No. Uh, curious about the sticks in the vat, but we'll get to that.
As you should
I
be.
think, yeah, I think he would prioritize information. He'll signal Elusa and go in the direction where he said there was a creature about to come out, that he could see about to come out.
Yeah, I'll
He'll
reveal it right
point,
now since it was coming up next.
yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
And then like I said,
Yeah.
three druids upstairs,
No,
two
no.
blights upstairs. So
Alright. I think he would whisper that to Elusa and then point in the direction of the scarecrows coming out.
okay,
That's it.
cool. Remember, try not to metagame, y'all. Only Lance knows this, and now Alusa.
That's what I
Great.
tell you.
Yeah.
I made a point of not listening, so I don't hear it. I have no idea what it is you said.
Oh, lovely. The druid's up with Cole on deck. This druid is going to jump out the window. Oh, there's no window there. Is going to run through this door. Look left, look right, see Chad,
Get shot by Lusa.
get shot by
Yeah,
Alusa.
get shot by Elusa.
Let me roll for Alusa. Sorry, guys. It's hard to play a PC and do all this at the same time, so I appreciate you helping me out.
No,
Would
all good.
Elusa not have done this from a position of stealth in the edge of the bushes?
Well, she had moved up to see
Okay.
what was
moved up,
going on
yeah.
through the door.
As you
27
yelled, the
absolutely.
jig is up.
Good shot.
The jig is up, and she walked
That's fair.
forward.
27 is a pretty good roll anyway.
For those who can't see, Alusa pulls back an arrow, lets it go, and it literally goes through the center between the eyes, sticking to the back, and this creature just slumps, and you hear like the squelching as the arrow's pulling up through the skin, and this druid is dead.
Oh, sucks to suck, dude.
Yeah. Cole, you're up with this blighted creature on deck.
What blighted creature?
there's
I
a
don't see
creature-
any blighted creature. Oh, that.
I think you see that.
It looks
Okay.
like a possessed scarecrow with vines poking out everywhere from it. And it kind
I'm
of...
gonna launch 2 arrows at it.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's my die? Plus 6. 17 and 20.
Those both hit.
Oh, now I gotta find my other dice. 8 points piercing and 11 points piercing.
19 total. Nice job. Yeah, this thing gets hit and it kind of makes like a really creepy, snarly growl as it looks at you and kind of cricks its head. You hear the snapping of vines as its head cricks and its eyes are glowing red. And has anyone seen that great older horror movie called Pumpkinhead?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is very much like Pumpkinhead coming out of this
Oh,
thing right
God.
now. And if not, you should look it up on Google because it's scary as heck.
I hide behind Elusa again.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, on your turn, you sure can. The blight is up. Adamon and Chad had said you got like a surprise round on it. What I meant to say was that because you were stealth so well, this thing doesn't see you. So it looks at Cole and it casts a spell. Its only spell. And you all see a scarecrow right where that purple thing I just put pop up out of the ground. It's almost like vines just wrap around in cloth and it pops up. And I need a dexterity saving throw. Oh, actually, let me make sure that's what it is. No, it is a constitution. Wait, what the heck? This is so confusing. I'm so sorry.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no. Stuff I'm Okay. It is a dexterity saving throw. A dexterity saving throw from everyone except Norbit. Anyone within 30 feet. So that's all of you guys.
Probably not irate. Oh, yeah, you're not irate.
Sorry, us too.
Yep. Anyone who's
Okay.
within 30 feet of this thing.
That's 18 for Chad.
I
Nice.
think
Thirteen.
I'm within 30 feet too, Justine.
Are you?
Yeah, 25 feet away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll it.
Does it require?
27.
Yeah, if it's just range,
Yeah, I don't know if
it
it.
would. But yeah.
It says range
Does
of
it require
30
sight
feet.
or range?
No, not
Yeah.
that I see. It doesn't have a. Yeah.
I mean, I rolled a 27. I'm not too worried.
Who rolled less than a 16?
Me.
Adamon and Cole, you
You
feel
got
almost
that
like a
one.
tug from your navel as you are slammed together and hit each other by this, and you are both knocked prone at the
That's
foot
not
of
my
this
navel.
scarecrow. At the foot of this scarecrow. So you are now both prone. And with that, that was the creature's only movement. Adabon's up with Chad on deck.
All right. Audubon's eyes begin to bubble this thick, black, dark blood as he steels himself, not letting us lose our surprise. But he will become immune to poison.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. And then he will stand up.
How long does that last?
An hour, a minute, something. Don't
Okay.
check it here. 1 minute. I become immune to all poison damage for 1 minute.
And I have advantage against poison.
Okay.
If that matters.
We shall see. Okay.
Um,
Anything else for you, Adabon?
yeah. I can't.
It's like a void bomb. isn't that cool?
I can't get back to flank with the Chad, so I will stand up and run to here and kind of watch his flank.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got.
Chad, you're up with the horse on deck.
Alright. Well, Chad's gonna hit it.
Smash it.
It's a 27.
That hits. But that was just like, no.
Yeah.
That would be rude.
After Alyssa already hit it. Yeah.
It's not
16 for my first attack.
Oof. Yeah, this
then-
thing looks not good.
He's gonna hit it again with his second attack. 24 to hit.
Hits. How do you want to do this?
Basically what ends up happening is he'll see it come up and then he'll swipe up with his maul and then come back down and just basically obliterate it with the blunt end, with the hammer end of the maul.
Yeah, you hear the breaking of snapping of. You can't tell if it's bones or vines or both.
Doesn't
As
matter.
this thing smashes, and as you lift up your maul, it's got that white sap kind of dripping from it. And the horse is up, and the horse comes out, looks at all of you, kind of pins its ears back, and is gonna start moving away. Irina's up with Alusa on deck.
Does it
Irina,
sound more convincing as a horse than the last one did?
you can roll something if you want on your turn. It sounds like a normal horse to you. Irina is going to run up to Lance and be like, "Who's hurt?"
If he can respond, he will just point towards, I guess, Cole. It's Cole the only one that really hurt.
Okay, yeah. She's gonna come up and lift you up with her action, so you're no longer prone, Cole. And she kind of goes, "Whew," as you toot. And then Alusa's up with Norbit on deck. Alusa is gonna run up here and walk in the house.
When
Wait,
I
can she-
went prone, did I take damage?
530. No, she's actually gonna go right here. No. It was
Okay.
just to get you guys not moving.
Well,
Norbit, you're up
thank
with
you,
Lance on deck.
Lance.
Okay, Norbert's just gonna come over to the door, and he's gonna say loudly, "All right, sure. I'm glad that those monsters are dead. Let's all walk nice and calmly inside and speak to my friends."
Is anyone planning on doing anything with the horse, or should I pull you out of initiative?
I decided to ignore the horse.
Yeah, if the horse is running away, I'm just gonna let it run away.
So there's no longer voices coming from in here?
Not that you can hear. Okay. So in that case, we are out of initiative.
I immediately smack Irina on the butt and say, "Thanks for the hand, Lance." Ah,
Irina
Lance,
grabs your
Lyrina
wrist. Go ahead.
would. Yeah, you first. No, you first. I'm on a combo with you. Go ahead.
Irina grabs your wrist and says, "Whether it was me or Lance, I know I've been so sweet and I understand that you are helping me, but I will break your pinky off."
ooh, Lance, that is so hot.
I knew that was coming.
Back. Like there's like a slap to the back of the head from Lyrina.
And Irina rolls her eyes and she's going to walk up to Adabon. Oh, that's the wrong tool on roll 20. She's going to walk up to Adabon and be like, "Are you okay?"
Adabon would be moving because he doesn't know that we're out of initiative.
Okay.
So he'd be heading this way if he didn't hear anything directly as soon as the rest of the group started to move into that door.
As we go, Lyrina is going to describe to them what he saw really quick because it's going to run out, like the vision.
Mhm.
So he points out to them the people upstairs, the vat downstairs with the stakes, all of that, like all the things they need to know.
Where was that
Before they
cellar?
disperse.
Because that's
Where
all
was-
I care about.
Where was the cellar?
Yeah.
It was like, wait, I'm going to ping. Way to the back.
Okay. So I could get through here, or I'd have to go through there.
You can get through here. If you want to move your token, I'll light it up as we go. We'll start with Adabon and Irina here. So Adabon, you kind of walk through, and you notice that. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he'll just nod in response to Irina and press forward.
Okay. You notice there is that circular tower that had a window, and that congealed like grape
Is there a door
smush. There is. There's two doors.
Yeah, if he can see through this one, he'd open this door then.
Okay. I'm just showing you it's heavy really fast because you could see it
Yep.
down the hallway. There is kind of like a weird swirly ramp. You can tell that people roll barrels down. And as you open that door, you see a very, very large room that has these vats in it. They're very tall. They kind of go up, and it's kind of an open area like that goes to the second. And there's like walkways on the top where you could kind of walk around and put things into the vat. And there's also like barrels along the sides and things like that.
Okay. And these are the stairs to get up.
Yeah, it would go
The
upstairs.
stairs to the basement are in this room.
Correct. I'm going to
Okay.
switch to the other folks here really quick.
Yep.
As you all walk in, you notice this is the barrel making shop. The barrels are kind of there's like a layer of dust. Like new barrels haven't really been made in a long time. There's a door as you walk in to the west.
This is one of the rooms that Lance said was empty.
Yes, he told you there was 3 things upstairs and nothing down here except
Cool.
some twigs.
Chad's gonna walk right into the room and kind of scope it out.
Yeah, as you look, this is an empty barrel room. There's about 13 empty barrels, and then there's a small circular staircase that goes upstairs.
Okay. Since he knows people are upstairs, he's gonna avoid that for now,
Mhm.
and then kind of lead the way. Are those doors to the end or the bottom?
Yes, so these are all
Cool.
doors.
So then I'll basically go out and then kind of meet up with Adamon whenever he walks through. If anyone else is following that same route.
Okay. Norbit and Cole, what are you guys doing?
Norbert will just follow behind the others now that they've gone in. He'll just do the same thing. He'll just want to sit as he usually does. He'll sit back. He probably wants to he might like crack open one of the barrels
Okay. Yeah.
since he's going to stay back. So he'll just crack open the let's say that barrel there, just to his left in case that makes a difference. And he's going to open the tap and he's going to have a bit of a sniff at the contents.
You open it from the top.
Yeah, assuming that's an option.
Yeah. As you open it, and you go to sniff, you kind of cough, and it's completely filled with sand.
And then he would crack open another and check and assume it's going to be the same, but he'd want to check.
Yeah, the other one is filled with sand.
He would just speak into Illusa and Adabon's minds and just say, these barrels in this room, nothing but sand.
Means nothing to Belvedere. Would it mean anything to Adamon? Is there a legitimate reason for filling wine barrels with sand?
Batteries.
You could roll insight if you wanted, but
Well, if it's not
Serious
something
sand,
that he
it's
would
gunpowder.
have reason to know.
Yeah, it's gone
Yeah,
down.
that's fine. Yeah. Alusa says, got it.
Yeah, Adamon will just say we're rushing to the cellar.
Okay.
If
I'm
you
not
will.
I'm not gonna really ping you guys now, so just tell me what you're doing and work together, and I will reveal areas as you tell me.
Yeah, I think
Right, real quick.
okay.
Oh, sorry, Chad. Just a sec. Like when you said sticks in this wine vat, is it safe to assume that it's just full of twig blights? Or is it just like did you see movement in there?
You can't look inside. You'd have to go upstairs to like look down in, but you don't hear anything.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Eh,
Good. Carry
Is
on.
Cole
Chad.
going the wrong way?
Yes.
I mean, no, you can get through
No.
that way too.
No, you
I
don't.
don't know
Yeah.
which way everybody went in because I was over in the kitchen when they entered.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, where you are on the map is you can kind of see the rest of your team. So,
Yeah. What I was saying for Chad, he's once he kind of sees Adabon, he's gonna follow Adabon because he knows that we're trying to find the sword, find the cellar. So he's gonna walk whatever direction Adabon does and kind of go with him.
okay. I'm gonna move you two down, way down on the map if you
Oh.
scroll down. Because you're going down to the cellar.
Adamon would like to wait
Mr.
for
Robot.
everybody to enter that door, and if it's
Moved you back. Sorry.
yeah, apparently. No, Adamon would like to wait kind of by this door here, and as soon as everybody else is through, now I don't know if there's a lock on the door or a spot to put like one of those beams across, but I do have a set of manacles in my inventory that I can pull out if there's a way to use those to lock the door closed as well.
Okay. That's awesome. You two went very fast, which is
Yeah.
great because you have a goal. But because the other ones are kind of lingering, Lance, as you're about to put your hand on that door, Lance, Alusa, and Norbit all roll perception for me.
25.
Nice.
What about Cole?
Oh, and Cole. Sorry.
Nat 2.
18.
Okay, so two of you got above a 17. Where's Alusa's? I rolled it. Yeah, okay, she doesn't get it. Okay. So Cole. No, Cole wasn't that two. Lance and. Who was the other one who got it? Norbit?
Yep.
Lance and Norbit, you hear a voice rise from upstairs, and it says, "It's not our fault. We're just trying to get things back in the way of nature's order. We didn't try to make some kind of weird thing. The ravens are being unreasonable. They won't even talk to us. And then you hear, shh, shh, keep your voice down. And then you don't hear really anything else.
You're so good at this, Justine.
Oh, stop it. Blush.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Cole.
Roll percent. No, I'm just kidding. Roll death. Yeah. So that's
Roll
what you
for
hear.
your death, a D100, how you die.
Norbert would speak to people that aren't Cole and in the heads and just say, "Did you hear that? Someone up there is trying to talk to the ravens. But they've got some sort of a plan, but we don't know what it is."
Yeah. What do they mean with what they made? That's concerning. If you could deal with them later, we need to get the sword first.
Well, it might just be worth negotiating, like trying to get up and negotiate with these people rather than just kill them. And we might get some information out of them.
I agree.
Are you speaking into Irina's mind too?
I can only do 3 at a time.
Okay,
So
so
it'd be-
Alusa, Cole, and Lance.
No, not Cole.
Okay.
Alusa, Adabon, and Lance.
No, not
Aw.
Oh.
Alusa,
Oh,
Adabon,
buddy.
and Lance. Alusa says, no, she doesn't. I'm not going to play for her because I don't know what Steph would want me to do here, so never mind.
We only need kill them if they attack us first again.
Agreed.
And he's like, door still open, kind of waving everybody through.
Okay, is everyone going down the stairs?
Mm-hmm. Sticking together.
Won't split the party,
Sorry,
Justine,
Norbit.
don't worry.
I didn't mean to move you, Norbit. I just did that so I
Okay.
could group you all and put
Yep,
you.
yep.
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
fine.
So yeah, as soon as the
Yeah,
last
Lance was the
person's
last one
through
through.
that door, unless there's another way, or if I need the manacles, then yeah, I want to lock that door.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand roll.
Okay.
If I see him trying to do that, could I help him?
Yeah.
Find a way to close
It's
the
an
door?
11.
13 then.
13
So
because he's
13.
helping you. Okay, yeah,
Think of it
you're able to put this through, and it just seems like a normal lock.
I just imagine like a nat one trying to do that, and then he accidentally locks himself to the manacles.
Lucky for me, they're mine. And I
Yeah.
He's like, "Damn it, I did it again!"
Okay.
I did it again.
So I played with your heart. Is this order I put you in feel good to you guys?
Yes.
I would be last with Lance.
Chad
Yeah.
would take
I
the front.
think Norbert would usually be last.
While if we were locking the door and then following you, we would be last.
Okay, that's fair.
No.
That's fair, actually.
Yeah.
Norbert would actually probably stand beside you watching you do that, just think to himself, I could have done it easier. But
You have manacles?
So this is a very narrow staircase. It smells of earth. They're almost like roots that you can see poking through some of the stones. The stones aren't consistent. They're kind of patchwork into the earth, just to give it a little stability. And these big wooden beams. Chad, you walk in first. I'm going to reveal. Oh, go ahead.
No, I said yes, I do.
What you
I'm
see.
like, I was agreeing with you.
So as you walk in, and I give you what you see, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you take hold of the scene, because you kind of spill in first. You see to your left a druid-like girl, tiefling girl, on the left, and then on the right you see one of those creatures again that is using a razored, rusted knife, kind of handshaking, making like noises as it's carving like a stick. That looks to be in the form of a twig blight, and it looks up, and then it looks at her, and she drops two big things of wine, and glass and wine shatter everywhere, and she goes, who are you?
Oh, hi there. We're here for the Sun Sword.
What?
Love it. Love it.
We were-
Inspiration to Chad. Just straight
we
forward.
were,
Yeah, you can
Can I
have
get the some
history.
sort, please?
we're here just told that the sun sword is here and don't told that you guys have it and don't need it and we need it for our mission and was told it was in the cellar.
Who told you that?
Norbert then walks out and says, well, sure, it was me that told them.
Yeah, no, he just
Okay, well in
pushes
that
past.
case, yeah, everyone else is gonna have to come out too then. Oh man.
Oh,
He's small. He
oh.
can technically move through them.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is true.
Who doesn't want to go in the room? I know Lucy would want to be
I'll
in there.
go in.
I would probably not want Irina in there right away, honestly.
Okay, you put Arm back and she'll stay back.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah. Push it back.
That means
from
you
there.
too.
Yeah, Lance.
And Norbert will say,
Yeah.
I figured
Sure,
that
I'll
because
stick with her.
I figured that because of the soul gem being the source of what was actually good about this thing, and the people who originally inhabited it wanted to get it back up and running. If we get the sword away from the place, then we've really fixed all the problems.
Looking at my notes to see if that would make sense.
It's worth a try.
Yeah. Roll deception.
Well, it might be enough to confuse them into admitting it's here or
Right.
not.
I rolled very well, but I don't know. I am going to add to that. So that is, I'm going to roll a d4 to use my psionic knack to add to that. So that is now a 27.
Okay. That you deceive the shit out of her. She's like, that wasn't a part of the plan that I'd heard, but I guess that makes sense. What's your name?
Did we get my name?
Yes, it was the girl at least that you're impersonating
Hmm.
is Philia. There's two, Philia and Penelope.
I'm Philia, of course. Penelope was just outside. She sent me in there with these nice people.
Oh, so you talked to me sister?
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Okay. She was supposed to come back from watch from out there, and she didn't come back. So did she say when she's going to come back?
She went for a horse ride.
Horse ride? We don't have any horses.
Oh, was that one of the other druids dressing up as a horse again? They like doing those sorts of tricks. I'm not really a horse changer myself.
You got just high enough that I'm not gonna let you fail this. But she's looking at you.
She's sus. She's like,
she
you
goes-
should know that.
Yeah, and she goes,
Hmm.
You know that we're not supposed to be drinking the wine?
Oh, well, it's
I like
there.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep working then. And she kind of walks off
Love
and
it.
is like putting labels on wine, but you notice that she's writing messages underneath the labels and like putting it on and like kind of doing her thing.
Okay,
I love it.
okay, you guys, you follow me. It's this way.
Oh gosh.
Rolled high enough to make them think the logical reason you're being stupid is because you're drunk. That's like nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll say that I just walk a little bit unsteady as I lead them through.
I love it.
So,
Yeah.
you know, so-
You walk into the other room and there's kind of like these big long table and these posts with like pens attached to them or quills attached to them with little bits of ink like almost drilled into the center. And there's tons of these labels. And they look like it's almost like a station where people are like handwriting things on the labels, and one of those creatures looks up and it's like pen. And then it like keeps, or it says quill and it keeps writing.
Norbert
Do we
just-
see what it says? What's written on labels?
You can go look if you want.
I would like to go look as I walk by.
Oh God.
It says, to all druids, the wine has been tampered with from the Weir Ravens. While what they thought they were doing is good, it is against nature, and we must simply right this wrong. Do not interact. They have been hostile enough. love. And then it says the Druids of the winery.
Um, Chad's gonna like whisper as quietly as he can to Norbit, be like, I think we're on the wrong side of this here, bud.
Norbert would then speak into Chad's head and say, the only right side is we need the sun sword. I don't really care which side is which. But I've already been. I have said we don't need to kill these people if we can avoid it.
Well, okay. And then we'll just I'll keep kind of nudging him through to kind of see if there's anywhere the sun sword would be.
There's not really any cupboards or anything at all. There's a staircase that obviously leads upstairs, and then there's that ramp that leads upstairs too.
These go upstairs. They don't go down.
Nope, this is the cellar.
Huh.
We're as
Norbert
far
would
down as we
continue
can
to
go.
the stairs.
I need everyone. Actually, no. What do you want to do?
Norbert just heads to these stairs to go up.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
Chad's gonna turn to Adabon and be like, I don't see the sword down here. It doesn't seem like they have it. Maybe that weird jester dude was lying about what was, the where the sun sword was at.
No one has the locate object, do they?
Yeah, Adabon would have assumed that maybe it was just hidden, but the fact that these things seem to know about the sun sword being here is throwing him off as well. Can I don't know, look around and see if there's any loose floorboards or hidden stairways or...
Yeah, roll investigation for me.
Alright.
Cole was actually going to do about the same thing.
You can
He
also
rolled
roll
a
investigation. Oh, sorry.
12.
Cole looks in the nooks and crannies.
I think,
Does my Fey Fiends and Undead stuff come into play here at all?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Let me
That was a long shot.
hold on. Let me double check.
8.
Oh, with it?
I don't know if that's... Yeah.
I don't
Double
know if I'm...
sixes.
Fey Fiend. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter anyways. Yeah, you look around with double eights, and it just looks like a normal cellar to you, unfortunately. The druid girl kind of keeps looking up at you guys like, what are they doing?
Yes, I was thinking that. This would look really sus.
Mm-hmm.
we said we're looking for the sun sword.
Yeah, but she already referred to it. Like, she knows where it is. So she's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
get that from
So
the interaction.
yeah,
She said it
Lance
to you.
will now step in. Lance will step in.
Okay.
And okay, making sure Irina's okay, making sure she's not lagging behind too much.
Mm-mm. She stays
and
right in the
Kinsey.
doorway.
Mm-hmm. And I think she will communicate with with I guess Norbert. Is that like a mental kind of link that you can also use? I have an idea.
Norbert's about
I
halfway up
can
the
either look.
stairs.
Yeah. What's the range when you
I have
Okay,
paused
okay,
halfway up the stairs
um,
for what it's worth.
That's fine.
All right. If you let me, you'd be like, I have an idea. I could either try and use my ring again to look just to see if I can spot it from down here, or I could try a little something more evasive or invasive, I suppose. I suppose he will walk over here. He'll also whisper to Adabon about this. Not to Cole, because Cole might blow it.
Exactly.
Cole's
He will
about
also
to do a Cole
go in.
thing, anyways.
Oh
So,
no!
yeah, come
Choice
over
is
here.
yours.
Before Cole does a Cole thing, just stand by. I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Does Layrina
And he'll
still
walk
see
up
through all the
to.
walls and stuff?
No, not anymore.
No,
Well, he
He's
just
wore
told
off.
you he could
I,
do that.
Ah, good.
he's
I
trying
could
this
do it
first. He
again.
said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm gonna try this first. He'll push Cole away before he does anything dumb. And he like 1 moment. You
You're
go up to
not
the
reading
droid and
his
be like,
mind.
no, it doesn't need to. Uh, he
We've
says,
all met
so
Cole.
the Sun Sword. I assume it's well protected. I hope. And just to get her to think about it, and then just detect thoughts her.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
as you say that, she looks up surprised at you, and then kind of at the druid in here too, like looking for her,
Well,
but she's
the
gone.
druid's gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Druid's
then
gone.
you hear, why didn't she tell them how to find it if she wants them to do it? Is this a weird test? Are these initiates? And then you see an image kind of flash in your mind of a sword that is hanging from a ceiling and is kind of surrounded by like roots, very similar to the ones you saw coming down the things. And it has like these spindly vines with like flowers and thorns, almost like chains. And then there's like pieces of like cloth and ripped clothing, like just hanging this sword from the ceiling, kind of like the picture you see in front of you on Roll20. And then I don't know how long you can hear these detect thoughts for.
It is about a minute.
So yeah, and then the last thing you hear is, I'm getting really uncomfortable with these people. I'm just supposed to be on bottle duty. And then she looks at you and kind of is like, well, yeah, so we you'd ask specifically where it's hidden, or is it hidden?
If it's well protected.
Oh.
If
Well, I mean,
it was just to get like for her to think about where it is. Because she'd be
oh,
like, oh yeah, it's protection.
yeah, I mean, you kind of saw the picture of where it is. I don't know if it gives you a hint because it doesn't look like it looks like it's underground, but it doesn't look like it's here. And she says like, well, yeah, we haven't really touched it, you know. It's
Oh.
oh, hi, I'm Arlen now. Oh, don't you know?
Oh.
I gotta go back to Irish.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't really touched it at all. We're just a British now. I can't do it. We're just gonna go with whatever comes out of my mouth.
Just go
She
back, just step back.
says,
Yeah.
yeah. We honestly are just trying to fix the wrongs of the Werewaverans and what they put in when they started altering the wine to begin with to whatever quest they're doing with Strahd. We don't like to get in Strahd's business at all, but yeah, so we're just counteracting whatever the Sun Sword was doing to the wine. And that's it.
Norbert at this point is going to speak down into the heads of Chad.
Everyone but Cole, we know.
No, because only three. So that's Chad, Lance, and Alusa. And to say, it's looking really sus staying down there that long. We better come back. I've got another idea. Just come up the stairs.
Alusa
And
says,
at
"All
that
right."
moment, Cole's gonna do his thing.
Do it.
Do it.
He's gonna say, oh, my back. I'm sorry, dearie. Could you just kind of help me to the Sun Sword? I don't know if I could get there on my own. Could you just take an old man's hand and take me by the arm and lead me there, help me get there?
Deception.
Okay.
Oh,
Here's something. I want to capitalize on whatever he's doing. It's so as she turns to him and is distracted, can he then use this? And it's up to you whether you allow him advantage on this. Can he use that distraction, his foolish distraction, to give him advantage into probing deeper into her mind? She's distracted by this stupid old man.
I rolled a 22.
That's actually not bad.
I think your
No.
I think your minute
How
at
it
this
is.
point would be up. So are you recasting it?
If I have to, I will. Yeah. Yeah, I can. Yeah, you can do it again.
Wizards are crazy with so many spell slots. Unless this is a cantrip. But
No,
yeah,
no. I wish it was a cantrip.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is like, you totally deceive her, Cole. And she's like, oh, yes, of course, here, let me, help you up, and then I'll take you to where did my friend go who was
Oh, oh, thank
totally
you, Derry. You're so sweet. You're so kind.
Thank you.
Perfect. Talk
Um,
over her. I like
but,
it. That's perfect.
where is my friend that was helping you? And she starts moving you to, like, right around here, where she was standing before. Um, while this is all happening, Lance, as you push in, you see a picture pop in her mind that says like winery of the year, blah blah, from the village of Valkai, like rewarded by the village of Valkai. Kind of like a picture.
Yeah. Just to make it fair, because I love it that you gave me the info, but she does have to do a wisdom save if I try and pro. I was kind of hoping maybe she'd be distracted by him and she'd get disadvantage on the roll
I just gave it to
on the
you.
wisdom side. Because otherwise she'll know that he's trying to look into her mind, that he's
Yeah, I mean, you can
that's
Oh
retcon
for
it.
yeah,
disadvantage basis.
with a 9, she definitely
Yeah, yeah,
wouldn't
we
have
good.
that.
Yeah.
And she goes, "It's right over here," and she leads you over here, and there's about 19 different pictures all over the walls of little awards this place has won.
Can you ping where it is? Because I didn't see it.
All over these walls. There's just pictures everywhere. She's not giving you like exact. So, where again is me friend?
Oh, you know, my eyes are deceiving me these days. I think they're around somewhere.
I mean, Norbert's not hearing this. I'm
Um,
halfway up the stairs, I assume.
Yeah, no, no, he's not.
So is Lisa.
You are
So is
so
Lisa.
kind. You know, I have a granddaughter just like you.
With that, since
Well,
Chad,
oh,
no, since Chad
sorry.
heard,
Oh, go ahead. Really quick, I
um,
do want to give Norbit his time too, though, because it has been quite a minute.
yeah.
So what do you want to do with Chad, really quick?
Oh, I was just gonna go walk over to Cole and be like, "Oh, we're leaving now. We're gonna go back upstairs."
Well,
That's where what was her name again?
Philia.
Philia. That's where Philia is leading us up to. So we're gonna go ahead and go meet up with Philia.
but I
Just gonna
haven't
grab him by the
gotten
arm and
some
pull him. I'm just gonna keep pulling him. I'm like, "Oh, my apologies. He's a little and he like does a little crazy thing and woo, woo, and then just like pulls him with us."
And she's like, yeah, the back doesn't seem to be hurting anymore. Oh, strange.
Oh no, my back's hurting mighty badly. This ruthless thug just pulls me along.
Norbit, I'm moving you if that's okay.
Sure.
So you're now back up to the ground floor. You've just reached the top, and you realize that this is an entrance to the room you've already been in before.
Yeah, I kind of assumed it was, but
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up the same way we came in, if that's where Adabon's going.
I don't know what Adabon's doing. What are you doing, Adabon?
Well, I was nodding to Irina to come, and I thought that Cole was being taken to the sword, and then I see the Chad dragging Cole away without the sword, and probably shoot a confused glance to Lance.
the legs glance.
Lance, what are you doing?
Okay.
Please
Before
investigate
Lance-
the wall where she pinged.
Yeah. So that's all he got. Just real quick. That's all Irina got from probing deeper was more of that. Like didn't
that
get anything.
It was that
exact.
specific picture when she was thinking of where the sun sword was.
Ah. So
Pictures all over the wall.
Okay. Yeah. So she goes. Because he sees her, she's a bit uneasy. She'll lean in and goes, "Thank you. You know, I know this was weird, but you know, we're trying to make sure security's tight, and you passed the test." Because she was thinking, "Oh, is it a test? Is that why they're being weird?" I'd
Um,
make sure that you're commended for your caution. And she will quickly go up to where they are.
okay.
Like meet up with them real quick.
Yeah, I need some
And
of you to
go,
move off
yes.
the stairs so I can pull him on the stairs.
That's fine. Norbert would have by this stage.
Lance,
Norbert would have stepped out.
Lance, as you walk towards the stairs, um, in that room, that picture that you saw in her head is in that room.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mark it for you.
Got it as much.
It's right here. You see that little pink one?
Quickly, really quick as she catches up to them. She'll be like, it's behind that painting in the room.
Oh, to Adamon or to the rest of the group going upstairs?
To Norbert, to Adam, to the.
Oh, Adamon's still in the room, so he hasn't gone up
Yeah.
yet.
I don't want to risk them hearing and like.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to move you to the other part of the map too, where they are up there?
Yeah, just to make sure I'm in range to tell them.
Okay.
What's happening?
Yeah. So Lance runs up the stairs, but it's Lyrina, and the real Irina is still down there, and the druid goes, "Oh, you got a twin. That's crazy.
Whoa.
I haven't seen many twins." And
Isn't her face covered? They're wearing different clothes.
they're wearing different clothes. Her face shawl has come down at this point a bit.
Okay. That's
And she goes and like pulls it back up and goes, "Yes, but it's a surprise for a performance we're gonna do for you all." And I'm gonna have Irina roll deception for the first time in her entire life.
Oh no! Adabon, help!
It's a 5. And the druid like narrows her eyes, and then Irina's like, "Gotta go," and starts running up this stairwell here. And then we're gonna take our final break before we continue on. Y'all are enjoying this chaos as much as I am. Thank you very much. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
Don't go away!
Welcome back to D&D Play 20's Curse of Strahd. All right, most of the party has made their way upstairs. Adabon, you linger. What's going through Adabon's head? What's he doing? Unless you want me to go to the other people, because you're obviously on mute. Sorry.
So when we left, Lance had just let us know that it was behind the painting. Right?
Some of you, not me, because I didn't leave yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Audubon
So
takes up his hat. He's like visibly frustrated or agitated as everybody else leaves. Just takes one last glance around and then follows.
at that, I think Chad would go back down the stairs to try to intercept Adabon.
Okay.
To catch him before he gets up here. And then be like, it's behind one of the paintings.
Where are we going?
That was so good. You just went, what? Oh, that's funny.
So we can't.
Because meanwhile upstairs, because Norbert and Alusa have been up there for a while,
Yeah.
Norbert would just be saying to Alusa, wasn't there a well? Maybe we could look down there in case there's an underground entrance or something. If we climb down, it might be an option.
Alusa says, we need to wait and see and get our heads together before we just make random moves.
Just making a suggestion.
You're always
Good lord.
suggestions, aren't you?
It's like Steph is here.
And you're always full of shit, but at least I'm being helpful.
Oh my god!
You think you're being helpful with your whole plan to the horses, and you slapped a druid on the ass.
You didn't even see that.
No,
How did you
but,
even know that?
oh, but you just confirmed it for me, so obviously I know some things, and you're quite predictable. All of you deep gnomes are.
Oh.
Yes, because just
Creepy.
randomly murdering people, I suppose that's something we should just try doing, because that's all dark elves are good for.
She narrows her eyes and says, I'm under a lot of stress. And so are you. So you better keep your mouth calm before I rip out your tongue. And then right then you both look and hear the creaking of the staircase from the upper level starting to creak. We'll switch back. Adabon, Chad. Chad, you intercept Adabon. You say it's one of the paintings. What do you two do?
Step aside for the Chad to lead the way.
Yeah, so Chad's gonna go in there. And he's just gonna start looking at the paintings, like casually, right?
Mhm.
Like looking at, because they're like awards, right, and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, it's like best winery in Barovia, or like Strahd's favorite wine, or like
yeah,
wine to most likely catch
Just-
on fire,
just-
and like all these like crazy, like
Yeah.
weird things that these wizards, these
yeah.
crazy
Did
wizards.
did
Just
Lance
real quick.
describe to us the
Just real
picture,
quick,
or did
Chad.
he just tell us that it was behind the painting?
Yeah, just real quick, he tells you which one, so you don't have to guess which one it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
He describes it
So,
to- yeah.
what as he kind of loops around, he's gonna kind of come up to it and just admire it, like admire the work.
You feel like something's standing behind you. And as you're
Oh, I've
admiring
fallen
it-
and I can't get up.
You're upstairs, you goose. Hold on. And this big, large creature, it like shoulder blades pop out. You hear it as it walks with kind of like this like weird gait, and it leans over and it goes. And it has like big spindly fingers, and it says, "You make blight."
Ooh.
No, a blight.
And he
Wait,
pulls,
what blight? I'm like, he was like blight? Like question mark? Like, huh?
and you see his two big like veins that run through his neck are like big vines, and he grabs one and
Ew.
pulls it out, and that like stuff foams down, and he starts carving it with his nails and says, "You make blight." And he's like, and you're realizing those things that you fought are made from these bigger creatures as he's carving it.
Oh, like I can bring him to life.
Mhm.
Is that what he's asking? I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Your undead make blight.
No, I'm not. I don't know how to do that. Maybe she does, and points over at the girl, Lady Druid that's standing over there.
You hear the of his neck as he looks, and then he looks back, looks at Adabon, looks at you both, and then just like shuffles away while staring at you.
Okay.
And you can roll investigation to look at that picture more.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll investigation.
Give you a little information of how they're made.
That is a 9. That's a 10 minus 1. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my use my inspiration and see if I can get any better.
Finally, I give you guys it enough.
Okay, that's a 16. 17
Rogues
minus
have
1.
rolled well today and not needed it.
Even with a 16, you cannot see what's going on with this picture. It just looks like a picture on the wall.
He told me it was behind a picture.
Well, basically Lance told me, and I told you that it's behind this one in particular, or it's like here in this picture.
It has something to do with this picture.
Has something to do with the picture.
As I watch him studying it, I'll just attempt to push my sword right through it.
You puncture the glass and it breaks, and you hear of the druid, and then you hit dink metal, which doesn't make sense because these are like rootin' dirt walls.
Roll initiative.
Not yet.
Can I like
Instant
flick
death.
the picture or frame or whatever up?
Yeah, you pull your
I'll
sword
just-
up, the picture goes up, and there's a lever hidden into the wall underneath.
Yeah,
I'm gonna switch back. Oh, go ahead.
I was like,
Just set like the frame down and look back at the chat again.
yeah. At that point. If there's a lever there, Chad's gonna pull it. It's like it's like a red button. If you see a red button, you gotta push it.
Okay. So Chad, you pull the lever. We're gonna switch back up top.
Yep.
You all hear the steps. You have about 3 seconds before this person comes down the steps.
I'm gonna say, meanwhile, Cole would walk up just to see Alusa and Norbert just blaring daggers at each other.
Yeah.
And then, but I feel like Alusa and I would see Cole come up and not Adabon and Chad, and be like, "What are these idiots getting up to now? We better check." And I think Norbert would rush downstairs.
Okay. There's not enough time for all of you to get down the stairs. Norbit, you definitely would be able to. Elise would be right at the top. Cole would be right at the door. And a druid comes down and goes, "Hey, wait!"
Yes, yes, young man.
What
I'm
are you
assuming.
doing here?
I don't know. I went to sleep and now I'm just I woke up and I'm here. I don't know what's going on. Can you help me get back to where I belong?
He looks up and... Did you guys hear that? Whistle? I don't know if it cut it out. There was a loud whistle. And he runs back up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're in trouble.
Real quick, this is happening. Because Larina was coming up to tell them, so this happened way too quick before she get up there. So I assume Norbert, he kind of runs into Norbert, and here's Cole shot after saying we're in trouble. He goes, "Swords downstairs. Help them. I'll help Cole."
Okay. Norbit. Oh, Alusa pushes past you, Norbit, roughly, and she runs down the stairs with Irina, the real Irina.
Thank you for that.
Norbit.
Alabon is just having.
Oh, go ahead, sorry. Yeah. Norbit, do you stay or you go downstairs?
Norbert continues downstairs. I think, rather. I don't think he cares about what's upstairs as much as he cares about what's happening downstairs, because Cole's been gone too long.
Okay. So, we split the party. To Cole and Lance upstairs. The rest of you are downstairs. You all run down as you start to stumble down the stairs because you feel vibrations. Chad, Adabon. Where Chad had pulled the lever, a secret hallway appears. I'm gonna mark which doors completely just almost sink away so it's not confusing on the map. So, sorry, I'm trying to mark it. All of that is just gone. So that's open space now. And what you see from the inside is a large room. And the stench that hits you almost immediately kind of like makes you put like your hand over your nose if you want. And there is just a room filled with like buckets and rags and mesh of like old mushrooms and fungus and types of mold. There's like mold that's like attached to like decaying bodies. It's just dripping sap into buckets. And right in the back, hanging around all of this interesting area, is this giant sword that has had cloths wrapped around it as much as it could, hanging by a very thick pair of like vines and gray like vines wrapped around it. And the sword is like, I don't know, the tip of the sword's maybe 4 feet from the ground. So it's like, yes, it's hanging from the ceiling, but you could probably like walk right up to it and look at it. And it's strange because the hilt seems really real, and there's a big yellow stone crested in the hilt, but the actual blade almost seems like corporeal. Words are hard.
Corporeal. Yeah.
Thank you, corporeal. And probably only Adabon and Chad would actually see the sword from the angle that you all are at.
Can I see it, or is it dark in there?
Some of the mushrooms are bioluminescent, then glowing. It's very like dim, but you can still see.
I tip my hat to the tiefling and wait for the Chad to enter.
Chad walks in.
Okay. We'll
He
switch
has
back
one,
up.
Chad has one mission. It's to get that sword, and he sees the sword, so he's going for it.
He's
For
going
sure.
upstairs. You all, or Lance and Cole, you hear gunk 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 as two druids run downstairs, male and female, and a vine blight behind them kind of sloshes on its like little rope-like arms, and they run like perfectly behind these giant things, so you can't necessarily see them. And he goes, "All right, who are you? Why are you here? I've got a spell loaded and ready."
Cole pretends to faint.
Oh, God.
Roll deception.
Oh!
Should, maybe performance and deception.
Yeah. Roll performance. Yeah, I lied. Roll performance.
All right, let's see.
I gotta use that. It's hard to know
Oh,
which
okay.
one to do because you are deceiving them, but like you are doing like a
10.
performance.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, and he's like, "That shite's not gonna work on me, mate."
Is this supposed to be Australia?
Cole will lift his
No,
head
I
off
went
the floor.
Australian because I'm so sorry. I'll literally, we'll be talking about
Ain't
Strahd
gonna
at
work with me,
home,
mate.
and I'll talk to Arlen, and then like I'll be like talking about something Norbit and start going Australian, and he's like, and I'm like, I don't know. Whenever I talk to Mario, I just go Australian. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So Cole will sigh deeply, use half his movement to stand back up, and say,
What are you doing here?
I came to see you. I'm your father.
Okay, at this point,
And that's
Lance-
vicious mockery.
Lance has let this happen. It's too late. It's too late.
Wisdom save for me?
Yep.
23, natural 20.
Dang it.
I finally got a good roll.
You can silvery barbs, Peter.
Oh, no, I can't. I'm not using my last spell slot. I might have to heal.
Okay.
I got a 6 for
Marina's had
initiative.
enough
Oh,
of Cole
I'm not
talking.
supposed to say that. I got to do that over.
There's also no initiative yet. They haven't attacked you. But if you're attacking them,
I know it's coming.
go ahead,
I
Lance. I'm
just
gonna
did-
give you one moment to try to save this, and if not, you guys are so
One moment to
screwed.
try and save this bad
Because
situation.
he did just
I'll
try to
stand between
attack
Cole.
her.
Yeah, and he'll step between them. And again, hands up, showing that they're not armed in any way. The, neutral smile goes, I'm so sorry about him. He's disturbed. Barovia has done things to his mind that I don't need to tell you. Sorry about that. Like, he knows that he attacked the droid.
Are you my mummy?
We are here. I wish I could just blast you with a spell, honestly. The silence.
Hey, this dude goes.
Again,
okay.
ignore. Ignore.
If you
I'm so
don't-
sorry. We're here to help you. And as he does that, he's going to use his ability to try and calm them down to kind of make it seem plausible that he is a disturbed old man, that they're here to help, they're not here to attack them. They're trying to buy time.
Do I have to roll something for that?
So I will, I'll put it up for you real quick. Right. Honestly, I let him talk too much. I shouldn't have let him talk.
No, that's okay. What do I have to roll?
My wife says the same
I
thing.
would be a wisdom, so...
Okay. I'm just gonna do it this way so I can get all three of them at once. Okay. So I'm gonna mark which one passed with a red dot. The other two
Yeah.
failed. Well, what's the
Uh,
what do I have to beat?
16.
Okay, one rolled a 17, one's a 7, one's a 5.
Hmm?
Um,
Hmm.
so
That's
the
the
one that
majority.
Yes.
yeah, so the one that rolled a 17 is marked with red, and he's like, "You're not trying to help us. You're working with them were ravens." And he is going to make a run for it, and you hear, "No, he's not. He's telling the truth," because this one believes you, and she starts walking towards you, and this one runs upstairs. Back down
I think,
below. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
yeah, real quick before we switch, that Lance is Lyrina goes, that's enough. That's and then looks at Cole downstairs now. kicks him downstairs. All right,
As
very
you say
good.
downstairs now, and you guys start going, you hear from above. Because remember, this is like the top of this area, like looks down into these giant vats, and you hear a weird noise bang, and about 20 twig blights burst out of this last one here. It was all the sticks that you knew were in there. Um, Let me go ahead and pull all of those.
Lock the door, lock the door,
Sorry,
lock the
Lance.
door,
I'm
lock the door,
already
lock the
heading
door.
downstairs.
um, on the map.
What? The twigs that you told me about? Worm twig blights. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. I
They were
assumed.
like not
Arlen assumed.
activated. Yeah.
I
Arlen
I assumed
assumes,
so. I was like twigs in
but
a vat,
Chad,
and we're
but
fighting
Chad
twig
wouldn't
blights.
think
I'm
about it.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad wouldn't think about it,
Okay.
but Arlen
Lance didn't
knew
have
what that
enough time
was.
to investigate it fully, but he was sus about it.
I'm gonna pull you both downstairs. Shh, everyone else, you're all finally together again. This sun sword hangs. What do you do?
Like I said, Chad's gonna walk in there and walk up to it.
I'm gonna put the sword on the map here.
Okay,
It's gonna be a big yellow thing right there.
cool.
The minute you walk into this moldy room, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I can do that.
What kind of spores are gonna enter your chest today?
Uh-oh, it's Last of Us situation.
Oh, that's a 7.
You can add the poison conditioned to your character.
I don't know how to do that.
So if you go on D&D Beyond,
Yep.
there's a conditions area underneath your health points. You can click it and then find poisoned and click that on, and it will automatically do the throws for you and the health stuff for you.
Cool.
What do you do?
Chad's gonna walk up to the sword. He's gonna look at it. He's gonna so it's being the blade
Yeah,
itself is the blade is corporeal, but the hilt is there, right? You said?
Yes. So just
And the vines are holding the hilt.
so if you look kind of like at this picture,
Mhm.
so it's almost like vines that look like hands, like encased with like chains, are holding the hilts. And then there's like vines and little flowers and thorns wrapped around this like corporeal actual sword piece. If that's helpful. Kind of like what it looks like. This is the closest picture I could kind of find to what my imagination was saying. So
Oh man, Ireland is stupid. I just realized I have a magical awareness. I could have totally seen this like before if I just needed to cast it within 60 feet.
okay, we literally
I'm
learned.
like looking at my thing. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
That's how I feel every time I
Um,
play Norbit or Alusa. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. If I, God forbid, I had to play Lance, I would probably cry. Because I don't play wizards.
That's just fine. Simple for fun.
And I'm gonna look at it, and I don't know if it would be investigation or arcana, but I want to kind of see if there's a way I can take it without any magical harm, I guess, or any without or I don't know. You know what? No, I don't even think he would do that. I think Chad would just grab it. He'd reach for it.
Okay. Do you grab him for the hilt or the actual
Everyone's
sword?
cheering.
The hilt.
You go, Chad. You reach up. The hilt's like just within your grasp. You feel what should be. It should probably be like cold and like almost like dewy from where it is. You feel like the warmth of sunlight on a happy day as you grasp your hand around it. And then one of those hands, the other. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
You have advantage if you can see what's happening. Danger sense.
Danger sense.
That is a 17.
Just then, as you pull it, one of the hands swipes at you, and you barely go back, and the entire back wall of like mushrooms and these hands and chains all start to move organically, almost together, as the biggest mimic you've ever seen starts to spill itself out of the wall and reach towards you, and that's where we're gonna end the session.
Oh, that's
Oh
weird.
man.
Oh,
A mimic.
Can I add the sun sword to my inventory then?
Oh, because it still has the
Technically.
mimic and you are almost like fighting it because it still has the chains all wrapped around it. You didn't
Oh,
pull any
okay.
of those
I
off.
was like,
Yeah, you're gonna pull it off.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
I'm gonna
yeah.
use this.
I was not gonna use this. Just to fucking
Yeah.
fuck you, dude.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for playing.
Oh,
This is
Chad.
the best group ever. Thank you guys for listening.
Here.
We appreciate
I
you.
was gonna say, as Chad grabs the sword, you hear the record scratch, and it's like, I bet you're wondering how I got myself into the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you all very, very much. How our adventurers get through a mimic and a druid and two blades, and upstairs there's like over 30 people now. But luckily they all have really no help. So thanks so much, everybody, and yeah,
Thank you for
any
yourselves.
announcements of other streams coming up this week you guys want to say, or anything else?
Checking now.
Is there Astoria on Tuesday?
Brando's got
Yeah,
his
it's second
Reborn
thing.
campaign tomorrow, so that'll be posted. Tomorrow night. So that'll be posted on his podcasts by the end of the week.
Nice.
But we do
And-
also have a story this week as well, hopefully.
Yes. At 7:30 on Tuesday evening,
Tuesday.
we
like
have
Thursday.
Astoria.
Thursday
what?
is Shattered, right?
Oh yes, busy week for me.
Saturday is
So-
Hogwarts. And Saving Memphis.
And Memphis.
Wow. And
Nice.
Wildmount on Sunday. Wow. Busy week.
And then the Sunday after is the next Strahd, which they will all die, and I'll have my first CPK. So thank you all so much for joining. And yeah, with that, we hope you have a wonderful week. Maybe not as spooky as this game.